Bring in a caller. All right, I'll be.
All right. I'll bring some people.
It better be a
in.
good one. I hope it's not up to your usual track record. No wonder I cut you off the screen. You keep picking these bum ass callers to bring in. All right, I'll be right back.
All right. Let's see what we've got, boys. Let's see what we got here. Mexican man and cheese. What do you got for us? Huh?
Dude, hey, what's up, man? Good to hear
Hey,
you.
what's good?
Sorry,
What up?
Mike's a little funny. Can you hear me?
Heard
Yeah.
you.
All right, cool. So my buddy's a pilot, and he's in the process of trying to convince him to use those helicopter buckets that they use in wildfires on the crowds.
Nice. Nice.
He's pretty close, but it's all that ACLU and all the civil rights bullshit. But he thinks if shit gets a little worse, he can pull it off. But yeah, man, shit got wild. They passed my house. Fortunately, they went after the gas station instead of my shit. But it got real yesterday.
Oh god damn. How
Yeah,
close
dude.
was it to your house?
Dude,
gas
like
station?
3 blocks.
Oh, brutal. And that's your local gas station. That's the one you had to fill up, eh?
Yeah. There's like a main street like 3 blocks above my house with all these little businesses. Dude, the business owners were trying everything. I saw like the Korean place and the Domino's all put black owned signs in front of their
I knew people were going to start doing that as soon as they say put black. Oh no, yo shit. Okay, all right, sure. Black.
Yo, if you wanna,
man.
if you wanna troll a business you've always hated, put a sign that says "white owned business."
Dude,
Stop looting, you dirty joggers. White owned business.
The way the joggers see it, man, they're like, "Well, that shit's still black owned, brother. I'm taking it home. I'm black."
That's it. That's it. It's now got some silent partners.
Also, dude, I'm seeing so many people go Pro 2A, way more than during the COVID. Remember when that started? A lot of liberals started going Pro 2A.
Yes.
Dude,
Yes.
It's going through the roof right now. It's over.
So many
we won.
people are buying firearms. It is ridiculous how many people are buying firearms and ammunition. There was some talk about it amongst some leftists that I know today about getting firearms and getting ammunition, and I was just blown away because these are hardcore. Oh, they need to take all the guns kind of shit, and they're like, where can someone purchase a gun quickly? And I'm like, nowhere here, man.
Nope.
The fucking laws that you voted for, you
That's
can't
funny,
get shit.
eh?
But, yeah, but if someone
Dude, I got people asking me if they could borrow my gun. I'm like, no, that shit's busy.
People, if someone wanted to get a gun and they didn't want to wait for it, I don't know, man. I don't deal with that. I mean, what the fuck are you talking
voted for
about?
the laws.
You voted for the laws. These are
what's really funny.
You could just sidestep these laws because you voted for them. Oh, here's my vote. Here's my ballot that I voted. I voted for this law, so please give me a gun immediately. No.
Yeah, well, it's funny though. The gun discussion is really quiet as of right now. Don't you guys notice? Whenever someone's shot, they're all like, "Stop with the gun." But right now, I don't hear one person. Yeah, I don't hear one person peeping about stop the guns or make the laws harsher. I just all I hear is, "Yo, I want a gun right now, please and thank you."
Yeah, everybody wants to know what type of gun and what type of ammo. Like I had somebody asking me about shotguns today, and they were like, what do I want to get as far as ammo?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, it does have like 18 different types of shot, doesn't it? And you probably have no fucking idea what to get."
Tell him to get bird shot. Tell him it works.
Yeah,
man, look at the soldiers on the ground in Atlanta. Do you see that?
Yeah,
I have that up on the screen now. So, yeah, it's definitely military.
This came in when you were gone in the chat here. I'm gonna put it in live looks.
Oh, is the post-apoc? Is it that?
Yeah.
Wait, play. Hold on. We'll pull that up, but play what he put it in show links first though. Play this.
Yeah, that's good. That's good too.
Let's play this.
Hey,
Go ahead, caller.
If Mersh comes in, you got to ask him to send you the white guy who started saying that N-words come in all colors. It was hilarious. He was trying to give a Braveheart speech in front of the protesters.
I'll check that out.
Yeah.
I'll check
I
that out.
showed,
Thank you, caller. I appreciate it.
Do not play that on there.
I'm
Ralph,
not.
do
Just
not
let me
put
play
it
this. The
on
caller's
there.
already sidetracked me once,
I
just
know, the
rudely
caller-
interrupting
the
me.
call-
I thought I just
Oh,
thrown him out right then.
Let's play this right now, callers. By the way,
You caught that, huh?
shut the fuck up. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Please cut us down, please. I'm so sorry. Please
Sure.
cut
Wait,
us down.
wait. Does he have anything else? Hold on. Come back in. I just want to make sure.
Bring him back in. See if he has.
Hold on. Get
anything.
back in. Hold on. Let's see. You got anything else? I just want to make sure you didn't.
Mexican man.
Man, you got
anything else? I'm just making
about to
sure.
hit play. Did you?
I'm about to play this video
Pulled
right.
up my mic already. Give me 1 second.
I'm about to play
I'm
this
sorry,
video
just
right
1
now.
second.
Are you good?
Just have
Drop him out. Get him the
Mexican
Get
man.
out of here. We tried.
Fucking
Poor
goddamn.
bastard.
He even fucked up the bit too. God damn it. Let's just play this video. You ready?
Yes.
Yep.
He's given another order he cannot enforce.
CNN.
The suggestion will be that
Russell
the Congress and the Senate need to
Honora,
come
whatever.
together and put some constraints on this president and the use of force as we move forward to the election. Our troops need to stand steady. The Congress and the Senate need to understand this man has control of over 3,000 nuclear weapons and thousands of jet planes and 11 aircraft carriers and 2 million people in uniform. They need to put a check on what he said. He cannot execute what he said. He's given a
All right, now, again,
3,000 nuclear weapons.
suggest Trump might nuke him. I mean, is that
That's
something he
savage.
probably inquired about? Probably. I don't know. Trump does
that
go pretty
post-apoc
hard.
dude. He was like, he's
Okay, yeah, let's
offline
pull.
now.
Oh, did he go?
He's
What was happening
offline.
there?
Yeah. Things seem to be heating up, and then I guess some people were walking up, and then it just turned off. I don't know. Someone maybe was stream sniping him or something. I have no idea. I can't even.
Oh wait, I pulled this up already. I was trying to pull up the tweet you just linked from Mersh, showing the
Yeah.
Xbox and the the Xbox and the
Yeah, I
Sony
saw
side by side inside the GameStop, but they only had time to loot so much. You know what I mean? They didn't have time to clear the whole store. And the Sony rack is almost completely taken. And look at the Xbox.
is pretty
All the
full.
merch is still there. Like, I don't even think they got anything from the Xbox side.
Yeah.
They don't even have games in those cases. They don't have unless they changed it since
Oh,
I
no, they
used to.
don't.
Oh yeah.
That's
Oh,
true.
you're
Yeah,
right.
you didn't think about that.
Yeah.
All these morons are just going
Imagine-
in there grabbing empty cases.
It's
you
all
imagine
behind the
being
fucking
home.
counter.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
they
you have to
coulda
hit behind the counter. Yeah, that's true.
because they're all in sleeves back there. They could have got stacks, like fat stacks of just like all kinds of games. Because every one of those cases, its game is in a sleeve behind the counter. So if they would have popped that bitch open,
Yeah.
they just could have got a whole armful.
That's such. Imagine making it home. You're like, I got 200 PS4 games, and you're just like, no.
It's all just boxes.
Oh, fuck, man. It's a good thing I stole this news too.
Oh my god.
Oh man, I heard in one of the first nights somebody was like, "Get all the gift cards, get the gift cards," and I'm just sitting there laughing my ass off, like these stupid motherfuckers.
Oh, the gift cards.
Holy shit, they're not even activated. Those gift cards ain't worth nothing. Oh,
All right, here's some type of march in North Texas. I don't know where that is exactly. This is Chicago, New York City, DC, Denver. We saw Atlanta mostly shut down. They were shooting tear gas in DC earlier. A little bit of looting in New York City. Rootin', tootin', and looting. Probably zootin' too, I guess. All right, let's. Joe Cool, you're on the Killstream. Go ahead.
Oh, no way. What, I'm in? Oh, shit.
Hey.
Yeah, what's up, man? Second time calling in ever. Ralph, you had a take a while ago, I think it was a couple of days, about how our enemy countries are, taking full advantage of this, and I I looked at the foreign and international reactions to the riots, and the Chinese government, infamous for blaming black people for the spread of COVID in China, are saying that Black Lives Matter and that human rights should be guaranteed in the U.S. Yeah, it's silly because
yeah, you would think that Martin Luther King
Yeah.
was running China now or something like that.
Not only that, Iran. They said the voices of the protesters must be heard,
Yeah.
and the repression of suffering Americans must be stopped immediately.
Well, they're
Apart
trolling.
from
Wouldn't you
that-
be doing that too, though? I mean, they're right to do
Yeah,
that, right?
yeah.
I mean, I would do that.
Apart from that, though, I don't really have much to say. Great stream, though. I'm enjoying it a lot these past few days. Nice.
Well, thank you so much, man. I
Awesome
appreciate you
show.
saying that.
All right,
I'm glad
man.
you.
Thank
I'm glad you
you.
called in, man.
I'll
Stay safe
call
out
in
there.
some other time as well. Take care.
Please do, sir. You have a good one. Stay safe. All
Yo,
right,
Ralph, by the way, you know what was funny? Have you ever heard? You've heard of Beardson, right?
yeah, I met Beardson
So,
in DC personally.
Yeah, he's awesome. Yeah, so I hop on the show and I just go up or whatever. He had like 1,000 watching earlier, and then him and the callers started talking. They're like, "Yo," he's like, "I was hearing Killstream," and Worski just goes, "Yo, fuck the protesters, let's just shoot them." And then I got 100 followers. And he's like, "Yo, Andy's based." And I got 100 followers. I'm like, like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, "Yo, thanks for the shout out, Bridgeton." They're like, Andy's just fucking taking out all the protesters. I'm like,
Well, you didn't tell the first part. It was because they were calling you. The chat was going at you before because you were being diplomatic, and they were saying all this shit. And then Andy gets so pissed. He's just like, "Fuck it, just fucking shoot them all." And then you had that rant. That's what I remember anyway. That's what I remember.
I said from day 2, I'm like, the only way that they can stop this right now is to take out a few protesters. And you were like, I don't know, man.
You went a little harder though later on though.
By day 4, you're like,
that rant.
I agree with Andy. Yes, let's take them all.
Well, I don't always say every single thing I think either. Like the other caller that came in the other day. Anyway, I bring them swiftly to a close, put down the protests. I mean, I think that's pretty clear. But anyway, let's take some callers.
Oh, Post-Apoc out, by the way.
Oh, he's back on. Okay, go ahead. I'll pull that up. Go ahead, Dead Kulaks. You're on the Killstream.
Hey, Ralph, just giving you a bit of a news update about what's going on in Chicago. They have closed down all the highways and pulled up all the bridges. It's kind of hilarious. The people that are marching right there are stuck in there.
Really?
Yeah, you can't get in or out unless you're taking back roads to the ghetto, which are terrifying to say in the least.
Yeah, I would have to pass on that.
Yo, that's fucked up, man. Where did you see that?
Oh, it's been all over the news and on Twitter.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, we have a Chicago feed that we're watching. Why the fuck is this like this though? Okay, won't let me. Where's the scroll bar? Anyway, I'll try to figure that out. But yeah, we do have a Chicago feed up, but it's an aerial feed. And yeah, I guess they're all. You're telling me they're trapped in there? I don't know what part of the city this is. Lakeshore Drive is what it says.
Oh, that's downtown. That's
yeah,
right. That's basically the road right next to the river, or right next to the lake.
Yeah, it looks maybe 300 or 400. I'm not sure. I'd have to look closer.
Wow, that's hilarious.
they're gonna run out of steam, and yeah, I don't know where these guys are gonna go aside from to jail.
To jail, motherfucker! Straight to jail. Only and forever.
I was honestly expecting a lot more carnage or a lot more nonsense out of Chicago, but once again, it just seems to have been just a weak effort on the lovely city in Illinois.
I wish they would just give us.
I swear to God, Chicago is the Jeb Bush of all the jogger cities. We don't get anything out of here.
Well, they did shoot 46 gun victims and 16 homicides this weekend in Chicago.
Oh, that's fine. That's normal.
Thank you, Kulak. You got anything else?
No, that is it, sir. You have a great night.
Stay safe,
you have
too,
a better
man.
Easy, man.
Let's turn it up. This is in DC right now.
Oh, sorry, man.
This is Post-Apoc.
Yeah.
Over on D Live.
4 followers.
Shout out to all the viewers, 2,100 watching us live now in the Killstream. I think we might be being restreamed as well on Chillstream Uncut. Yes, that's worth a clap. I agree there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got about 300 over on YouTube as well.
Fuck
So
yeah.
about 2,500 people watching us live right now. Oh, this is DC. I think we can turn this down, maybe.
Yeah,
I just like to turn it up. Well, I like to turn it up sometimes just so you can hear, you know, even on the podcast when you can hear the sounds, you can put yourself in the scene a little bit better than if it's total
for people
silence.
on podcasts.
Yeah,
it's just people like streets pretty packed, no violence happening. Everything looks pretty chill right now, and it doesn't seem like it's heating up quite yet.
Yeah.
So we'll let you know.
I'll tell you what, I'll turn it down real low,
Like, all right.
just so you know you can still hear us over that. So anyway. Let's see if I'll put it on like 5%. He's talking a lot though. That's the only thing. Okay, I'm just gonna turn it down because he's talking too much. Okay, it's too annoying. If he's not talking, it's not as bad. Okay, let's see. Let's take in a couple callers before we bring in the doctor, Dr. Kevin McCairn. Dark Butters, you're on the Killstream. Go ahead.
Hey, how's it going, Ralph, Andy, and Bibble?
It's going great.
You know, I think your earlier conversation is absolutely right. These people in these blue states, they get what they fucking deserve. You voted for this response. You voted to take away our guns. You voted for all this shit. You know what? You get what you deserve at this point.
Yeah, Dark Butters. Yeah, that's great.
I'm just saying, they want this, man. They want us to handle these guys with kid gloves. And then guess what? They act like fucking toddlers. You handle people with kid gloves, they don't realize there are consequences. Did you see that NBA writer, what he wrote? He wrote about, like, the building burning down, like, yeah, this is beautiful and brave. And then they came for his neighborhood, and he was like, these animals, man, they're in my backyard. They came to my house.
Take that shit to your neighborhood.
Yeah, that guy is, like, the absolute epitome of what's going on here. You know, like, I'm fine right now. I've got my bat. I've got my guns. I'm fine. But other people are like, dude, what do we do? What if they come for us? Like, not my problem.
Yeah, I guess die in your case.
Yeah.
Another example.
But if anyone's asking, I lost all my guns in a boating accident 2 weeks ago. It was very tragic.
Thank you, Dark Butters.
You have a good night, gentlemen.
You have a good one.
Night, brother. Ralph, you tweeted this out, by the way. You tweeted out that guy. He's like, he kept tweeting about like Black Lives Matter and we need to protest. And he was the guy who got his beat shit in where his arm was bent backwards.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you saw that, didn't you? God, he went full cuck. I didn't even get to talk about that last night. I'm glad you brought that up because I did 4.5 hours and didn't even speak on that. Why don't you go ahead and give your take, and I'll pull up the tweet here. I woke up to that. And I ended up getting, I don't even know how many views on that tweet, by the way. But yeah, go ahead.
I remember because I sent you that link for that video on night 3 or something, and I remember going, "Oh my god! Oh, I don't even know if you could show this." And then you showed it, and it was pretty fucked up.
It was night 4. It was night 4. Yeah,
night 4. Yeah, guys, fucking beat down. Or I showed it on my stream. All the streams are blending into one big stream.
That's true.
To be honest. But he's on the floor. His arm is bent backwards. His face is bleeding out. He's done. Then Ralph posts a tweet of what he was tweeting before the beatdown. and it's like life comes at you fast, basically. We need to support these black gentlemen. Yeah, Black Lives Matter. I can't breathe. I like literally like a day later, he can't breathe because the black people have destroyed his fucking skull.
Holy shit! Did he take down his account? He took down his fucking account.
Yeah, he did.
Holy shit!
Yo, you know that guy saying the N-word hard R right now? Fuck those.
Oh God, that is so perfect.
We should all be allowed. Beardson was saying this on his stream earlier, by the way, and I agree with him. We should all be allowed to at least have one public hard R pass a day for what's happening, right? We should
that's your solution to this crisis?
Yeah, we should all have a quota. Okay, you get they burned 7 buildings down today. You get 3 hard R's per day right now. You know what I mean? Like how bad they are.
Wait, I thought it was just 1. How did it get up to 3? Oh, you mean
I added 2 extra ones personally. Right. I heard Beardson and I'm like, 1's not enough for at least Ray Swarsky. I need at least 3.
You're like, good idea. You're like, solid plan. Let me build on it. That's what you.
Listen, no, I like where this is going. By the end, it's like you could say 24 a day.
Like where this is headed, but we're not quite. We're not quite at the destination yet. It's all about the journey. Now here goes wait. Let me read this though. This is what the guy tweeted out. So first off, his first tweet was, "Perhaps they should have. Maybe white people in this country deserve to have more terrorism visited upon us." By the way, there were many more cuck tweets, and I have some of them saved. I didn't tweet them all out. But C.A. Schultz then says, so, hey, funny story, the guy in the video getting his ass kicked, that's me. I've had a bit of an adventure this evening trying to protect a bar I love, one that ended with me in the hospital, but I'm quite alive, if a little worse for wear. Who talks like that about
absolute cucks. People who think they're going to defend a bar with a fucking broadsword or whatever the fuck he had in his hand. What did he come out with? Somebody said it was a sword. I didn't even see it.
Oh, yeah, I heard sword. I couldn't see it in the video. I just saw him getting his ass beat hard.
His ass handed to him. Oh, shit. The police are right up on him.
I got it. I'm on there live. Let's unmute it, actually.
Fucking weeping angels and shit. You look away for a minute, and these motherfuckers are right there. God damn.
All right.
The guy's sign is way too long, eh?
Yeah, right.
The left can't meme. That's a...
Yeah. Your sign has to be like visible, like readable within like one.
More than 2 sentences, and you failed for sure. Like don't, don't.
The system has failed us. We must fix everything.
More than 10 words, and you probably failed too. Yeah.
Motherfucker writing his thesis on his goddamn poster there. Jesus Christ.
Come on, just like bring it down.
On cardboard, not even fucking white Bristol board. What are you doing?
Now, this is Washington D.C.
Great Doctor Who reference, Bill. Thank you. Early seasons of the modern Doctor Who were the best, in my opinion.
What's going on over there?
Oh, jeez, dude. We just gotta chill out here, man.
Cucks. Stay peaceful. Oh. Don't give them a reason to whoop your fucking ass and break out the tear gas.
I'm sitting down. I'm not doing anything, man.
They're coming for that ass tonight, too, if they fuck up.
Why are they going?
Yeah.
I cannot get why, but...
Because you've been acting like
dude,
cucks.
At this point, I was like, I'll put the cuffs on myself.
General Bar and Defense Secretary Asper. I have a link.
Oh, link that. Yeah, I'd like to see that.
Yeah. The need for power.
Yeah.
Also, I just logged on Instagram, and they're selling NBA Jam shirts, and it's the Team Select screen from NBA Jam.
It's pretty interesting, man.
Holy shit, that's you know what I'm talking about? Like the 2 players on the team. Holy fuck, that's awesome. I'm buying one of those.
I used to always pick the Minnesota Timberwolves back NBA Jam. Like,
oh, dude, that was one of the best teams you could pick. The Mavericks are pretty badass too. Oh my god.
It's always a power high, and they come in these.
Boom shakalaka.
Okay.
Yeah. Timberwolves. that really shitty
voice. Yeah, that's
shit.
All right, damn, she got a nice ass. Who is that?
Oh, from downtown.
This is what comes from distractions, you know, like we're just trying to.
She gonna make the hotties of the riot cut? Should we get somebody screenshot that?
Damn. I wouldn't pull out.
They got him.
Hey, Gator. I wouldn't pull out. I'd keep in. Uh-oh. Buddy's yelling at... Dude, what are you yelling at the police for?
Worski, you don't pull out anyway, do you? I
gotta say, that team did a fucking nice... No, they're gonna keep you in there. Because they need enough people there to arrest all of you. They're slowly going to pick you off one by one, cuck. You're all going to jail tonight. Going to jail now. Going to jail now. If anybody saw a video of that beautiful uppercut, you know what I'm talking about. This is Washington D.C. chat.
I'm right here, man. I mean, you could take me there, process me. Damn.
What's he trying to get out? He just wants to go home.
He just wants to go home. Yeah, they all want to go home. They got him trapped in there. They're not letting him leave.
Well, you shouldn't be outside at this time if you don't want to.
Yeah, they broke curfew.
Outside.
So they're going to start arresting all of them. Look, they're taking them one by one.
Really?
White people to the front, yes. White cucks to the front, please.
White people to the front.
Oh, sorry, guys.
I'm like, bitch, I'm standing back here.
Arrest all.
Nigga, is you taking notes on a criminal fucking conspiracy?
I just rewatched on the FedEx commercial.
I know. I just retweeted it. I was about to play it again.
Yeah, because you retweeted it. That's why.
Fucking hilarious. He always puts some good shit up.
Yeah, he memes like a motherfucker, eh?
Yeah. By the way, you're crackling just a little bit. What's gonna happen out on the West Coast? By the way, we got Dr. McCairn. But there's something I gotta do first. There really is something I gotta do first, Warski.
For the FedEx commercial?
No, it's not even gonna be that. It's not gonna be that. It's gonna be this. Hold on. Let's play it now.
Gentlemen, let's broaden our minds.
I kind of like this one, Bob.
Thank you, Jack Nicholson.
We live
Appreciate that.
in a society.
We definitely live in a society. Probably cut that out of the podcast. but
Yeah, so I didn't know you were playing that.
Yeah, post clock
he's-
went offline.
You mean he went to jail, man? There's Atlanta. We'll watch. Turbo Nerd says posting and suggest stories can't post elsewhere. Yeah, only certain people can post and show links. Everybody can post. Oh, I heard something. On the way. Mega Meme says if riots or JF Garapy. That was literally going to be what I said, but then I started thinking, I don't know. I'm not sure. I've been pretty. Man, previously. That's
Link really let himself go after all this year.
HEW.
Not
That's
Jew.
actually not Nick. What's going on in Atlanta?
Get here is just those crowds that Hope Ford showed us from the
Dixon Uranus says Bibble can't breathe. Show when up regardless. But thank you for the contribution there. Chauvinist.
You know what I like.
Pro rioter, did he change? Sales says cue the A10s. By the way, anyway, and I could just get it for free. this week. There was this guy who had talked his girlfriend into being you could make a lot of money doing this, at least, you know, and you wouldn't be such a, you know, broke bitch all the time, basically. Story. But she ended up dying in a car wreck in her fucking. She died while the Tesla was on autopilot too, like auto control, where the fuck they. She had died, and I said, well, why are they with one of these, you know, people paying her money, or what happened? And then Riley, oh no, she's dead. She died in a car wreck. And I jumped on the call. I'm saying, wait, huh? Wait, what happened? That's what happened. Bizarre. You have to, I won't give away anymore, but you should.
I mean,
you
were
should
the
really,
nudes good at least?
I mean, I didn't see the, well, I mean, I just saw or whatever. I mean, yeah, they looked like they were probably, you know, like she was.
Fans up, you know, for posterity's sake.
Well, I mean, I don't know if he's. They treat artists, right, Bibble?
Yeah.
You know, few for releasing them for just the right time on that pussy.
Yeah, I mean, you know, she's still got simps out there. They have certain proclivities. Did he rent her out one last time, you know, in the coffin? Some Katie
I don't
Vick
know. We
action
can't go
going
there.
on.
Oh, Katie Vick, man. See, that's how I know. That's how I know I used to watch a shit ton of wrestling. If you drop in the Katie Vick reference, oh, when he pulls up his hand there, oh.
An asshole. Fuck
God,
her dead.
wait, just wait. Go ahead, Orworski. Go ahead.
I woke up super late, but I heard what you were just talking about, and I see people in your chat. Do you think it's in bad taste to review her OnlyFans?
I mean, I think that's what she would have wanted, right? That's what she did.
She put it out there. She's proud of her body of work.
I mean, all evidence
really
points
hard.
to that she would have wanted that.
It's gonna be hard jerking off to a dead chick, but I could probably do it.
Honestly, Andy, you've probably done it before.
I was gonna say you've done it
realized
before. I was saying a lot of dead porno bitches around too that they put out still.
With
Okay.
the way these porn stars are fucking dropping like flies. Oh
I actually, I'm not even joking. This is a true story, but I banged this chick, like I don't know, like 7 years ago, and she ended up dying a few years ago of cancer. But the sex was so good that I have jerked off to the memory of our sex, and she is dead. And I'm like, Melissa, this one's for you. I'm not. I'll be back. I'm gonna go eat and shower.
With his unreleased movie. He told this on the Dark Fist we're gonna have to do that though. I'm gonna have to set up a time.
A full commentary track.
Do like a Killstream commentary track. His movie, the Dark Fist movie, and I'm gonna try and talk him. I mean, like they'd want a hardcover. I'm gonna, I'm half.
You have a good one.
Revelation still thinks I'm a cop.
Thank you, sir.
boys.
Appreciate
Yes,
it, man. Love you too. Take it easy, dude.
Take it easy.
All right, let's see. Kevin McCairn, Dr. Kevin McCairn. Sorry, I fucked up. It took too long to bring you.
That clip, and I don't know how they know it's a police officer in the clip because he's all masked up, running away.
No. No, wait, which clip? Is he there? Gator, can you hear us?
I don't know. Can you hear? Dr. McCairn. I think he might not be.
I don't think he can hear.
He might not be. He might have been talking with somebody.
He must be talking to somebody off air. I don't know. See if you can talk to him in the private chat.
No, it's all right. I'm
Oh, can you hear me?
Okay.
I'm here.
Okay, you are here. You are here. Okay, sorry.
Me?
Yes, I can hear you. Just I'm sorry. I just didn't know what. Yes, he can't hear us, Kenny.
Can you hear us at all?
No, he can't hear us.
You might be listening to the stream. Mute the stream.
Put him. Hold on. Put him in the. Yeah. Okay. God of Conquest says Tucker naming Kushner. Yes, that seems like exactly what we need to watch, actually, while we figure this out. All right, let's see. Where is the full? Oh, I see it right here. Okay, let me pull this up. Oh, it's wait, it's that long? Holy shit. By the way, oh, yes, I know. Yeah, you couldn't hear us. Okay. Okay, I see that you're here. He hasn't used Discord really either, so that's another thing. I don't know why he's also muted. Oh man. All right, we'll see if we can fix that. Let's watch Tucker.
When the mobs came, they abandoned us. Good evening and welcome to Tucker Carlson tonight. The nation went up in flames this weekend. No one in charge stood up to save America. Our leaders dithered, they cowered, they openly sided with the destroyers. In many cases, they egged them on. Later, they will deny doing any of this. They are denying it now. But you know the truth because you saw it happen. This is how nations collapse. When no one in authority keeps order, and when so many in our professional class encourage violence, American citizens are forced to defend themselves. They have no choice. No one else is going to defend them. They know that now. It's possible that more people will be hurt in coming days. That would be a tragedy. But in an environment like this, more violence could very well lead to a cascade of new tragedies, to something far bigger and more destructive than anything we have seen so far. So this isn't over. It might simply be the beginning. We pray it isn't. It's hard to think clearly about anything that's going on right now. The chaos, the destruction, the relentless lying from above. It's all too much. Americans are bewildered and they are afraid, but most of all, they are filled with rage, angrier than they have ever been. The worst people in our society have taken control. They did nothing to build this country. Now they are tearing it down. They are rushing us toward mass suicide. So how do we respond? We must protect ourselves and our families. Once again, we have no choice but to do that. But we cannot allow ourselves to become like they are. We are not animals. We are Americans. In the face of such indecency, we must resolve to be decent. We believe this country has a future. We intend for our children to live and thrive here. That is what we are defending. All our leaders do is set us against each other. But we're not going to play along. We will love our neighbors relentlessly in spite of all of it, not because they look like us or share our political views, but we love them because they are human beings and they are Americans. Those are the bonds that tie us together, the bonds our leaders seek to destroy. We can't let them. We should start by being unsparingly honest about what is happening right now. Truth is our defense, and it's our country's last hope. We plan to use tonight's hour to create a record of this moment right now, to show you what's really going on in your country. We feel an obligation to do that before the facts are spun into propaganda by the liars where the images are pulled off the internet forever, as many of them inevitably
Yes,
will be.
I was talking about that yesterday.
We're going to begin tonight with where my
what I
family
said,
lives
Tucker.
and has
God
lived for
damn it, he's
35
the
years
only
in the
person
northwest
saying this
quadrant
shit.
of Washington,
The only
D.C.
person.
This is called Mack Market. It's on MacArthur Boulevard, which is named after General MacArthur during the war. It's there every morning for coffee. Kids come after school for candy. It's as years ago, the neighbors grieved for them. Him call. They surrounded that man and they beat him. Onlookers.
They about to get on his.
Damn. In Rock. In Dallas, a man armed with what appears in Birmingham, Alabama, a local reporter called Stephen Quinn was beaten and then he was robbed on live television as he tried to cover the looting.
That you see right there as they are
beaten apparently for daring to carry
People like you. I have an opinion.
Some were likely disabled for life. They were beaten that badly. Chase Bank, among many others. They often set fires as they left. store stealing shoes. Several cities surrounded by military bases and protected at all times of law enforcement in the world, criminals operated with the the windows in federal buildings.
Back. This is a long video, so. Or excuse me, there it is for Gator and them. I'll pull in the doctor here in a minute.
كيف حكى له ها واحد يقعد فوق العساكر.
Asking for the clip. That was live. I'm looking through. What happened in Buffalo? According to reports on Twitter. Over on D. What up, Phoenix? And let me do some of these. We will watch the little pissed off about it. And she doesn't like that cat at all. Oh, fuck. It skipped down too far. No. Oh, why is it doing that? I won't let that happen again. Mike Hanshaw says, you spell Bibble something about WAP. Description. I think I said it right last night too. That's pretty boring. Let's sit on this for now. This is the Texas feed, I guess. And I'll look around for around. Lord Zenu WC Law says, I live in Buckhead. LOL. Fuck off, heathen. You know what? I'll try to ask him that again later since he was there earlier. He's been doing a great job. Thank you so much. David's Hard Rock says, play the new Tucker monologue. CNN, totally not the ATF says, opinion of black people is going to be racial. So much for the subscription. Dan Bigfoot says, fellow white person thinking he's Braveheart. Tuesday with the diamond. KP77 says, I want to see white allies lose, he said. Scrublord Man says the losing starts in 2 minutes. I'll say that. Super Sasha X says, Army rolls. Yo, dog. We peaceful out here, man. Resub for 3 months. He's on a 2-month streak. Very kind. Blue Collar says, and thank you. What is it? Is it 3%ers watching at substations, dams, etc.? What the fuck? A Horrible Gamer says, Jogger stole cast machine, tried to take on the bus. Herbert Silvatici says, Vouch girlfriend joins riots. Oh, that can't be. She can't waddle on down there, can she? Oh, no, we can't show that. Why would you send me that? You know I can't show that on air. You're just trying to crack me up. What if I'd have pulled that up on air, though? Sasha X says, Gunt, you're not reading my super chats. I just read it. Sorry, I'm behind. Deadbolt7, but thank you. Deadbolt7 says, Val said black. Overton Schiff says, let the Sir Valtatropo says, Terminal K says, this is why we got a working line German Shepherd. Dixon, I was behind everywhere there too. It's not just Entropy tonight, it's everywhere. It's funny. Pensive Cowboy says, with Bible present, the forgotten men and women of Entropy will here because we say a certain word. Pensive Cowboy says, segregation today. He's talking about segregation. Put that air. Maybe I'll just drag Gator in. All right. Gator, what's going on, big guy?
Hey, yeah. The genetic sequences and the alterations.
Well, yeah, talk to him. Yeah, let's bring him in though. That'll be good. Is he working? Is it working good?
Yeah, it's working good. He's trying to train because he's got a couple of slides he wants to show some evidence to back up the stuff that he's talking about with the coronavirus.
Slides on the coronavirus?
Yeah.
Well,
I'm trying to figure out a way.
I mean,
I'm trying to figure out a way.
Those projector things that they had in college to. I could pull up a PowerPoint. I think I have Office installed over here, but I installed PowerPoint. I don't know if I don't even think I installed PowerPoint though, because
can Google Docs.
All right. Okay. Monitoring this stuff too.
Man, you should have heard the conversation we were having. It was great.
Damn it. Okay, you know what?
They went straight to office. I have nowhere to go now.
Country are protesters. They're engaged in legitimate protest. Okay, what exactly are those protesters' demands? What are they asking for? If Congress agreed tonight up old ladies on the street or looting Gucci, but you've got to wonder how many of them have ever Violence and looting are not forms of political expression. In fact, what we're watching is not a political protest, it's the opposite of people want a new system, one that is governed by force.
Exactly. That's exactly what
television you have. But our leaders continue to lie. Rolex store. These riots effectively are the largest Joe Biden for president campaign staffers donated money to the rioters in Minneapolis, and then they bragged about it on Twitter. No Democratic leader can directly criticize what is happening right now, and in fact, some have joined in. Over the weekend, the Democratic Party of Fairfax, Virginia, which is an important Democratic organization, integral part of this country's march towards progress. Gas, dead bodies, the screaming injured, criminal anarchy. Facts, that is called progress. Celebrity after celebrity has weighed in to agree on social media. From his fortified compound, basketball star LeBron James has used his accounts to encourage more rioting. Bernie Sanders surrogate Sean King has done the same. So has Black Lives Matter leader DeRoy McKesson. Colin Kaepernick openly calls for violence. Here's a quote. Deaf ears, he says approvingly. Imagine shouting fire in a crowded theater, a theater with 325 million people in it called our country. That's what they've been doing and have been doing for days. When the violence began, what we needed more than anything was clarity in the middle of this. It's hard to see when the tear gas starts. Someone in America needed to tell the truth to the country. Instead, almost all of our so-called conservative leaders joined the left's chorus, as if on cue. On Friday, as American cities were being destroyed by mobs, the Vice President of the United States refused to say anything specific about the riots we were watching on television. Instead, Mike Pence scolded America for its racism. Carly Fiorina, once a leading Republican presidential candidate, tweeted that, and we're quoting, "It's white America that now must see the truth." Meanwhile, Kay Cole James, who is the president of the Heritage conservative think tank in the country, you may have sent them money, hopefully for the last time. Kay Cole James wrote a long screed denouncing America as an irredeemably racist nation. Quote.
Yes, let me go ahead and pause this. Doctor, are you ready? Let me pause this at 3:12. Also, I'm going to go back because that was hilarious what Tucker just said about the Heritage Foundation. Sorry, that was off topic. Can you hear me, Doctor?
I can indeed.
Okay, you sounded great. Everything sounded good. We have your presentation here. You're much more put together than most guests we have. No, I'm just kidding about the other guests, by the way. But we usually don't have such an academic level, presentation here. But I thank you for coming on. By the way, shout out to the guy. I don't know if I should name. I don't know if you wanted me to tell that put me on your track here.
I think he wants to remain.
I think he wants to remain behind the scenes. But thank him. He knows who he is. Thanks for the email, getting you on. Welcome, as I do for all guests, Dr. Kevin McCairn to the Killstream. You're here. Why don't you tell people how you got here and what it is you do and all that stuff? And by the way, we're going to have riot coverage and stuff. We'll be switching back and forth between that, but we're here to talk Corona as well. So go ahead, sir.
So I'm a neuroscientist. If you have just page 2 up on the screen of who I am, the first page was meant for another presentation.
Okay.
I just quickly put the PDF together because I wasn't sure how we'd.
Now your PhD, you're a doctor. What are you a doctor of? Like
neuroscience. So I'm a systems I was PI of my own lab in Korea up till a few years ago. Skull fracture took. I'm still able to sit in front of my desk. I'm still able to talk, thankfully, and I've been able. So that page is me, and if people want to get in touch with me. Podcast yesterday.
I know Billy Ray Valentine from Trading Places because that's one of my favorite movies of all time. But I think I've heard of the podcast a little bit. But yeah, go ahead. What y'all talk about on
there? So he had what is a grifter of the highest order, a psychiatrist who's going around sites like Richie from Boston, all the conspiracy truther sites, basically saying that viruses don't exist. He went on to Billy Ray Valentine's show last week and was giving out this spiel, and Billy Ray basically walked him down and then got him right at the end, because that man was telling people that viruses don't exist and they're all part of the natural process in your body, and then wanted to charge people $1,000 an hour to speak to him for one session and follow-up email. And he's been a target of mine for since this I guess February came up, but that isn't, well, hopefully we'll speak about that towards the end. What I would like to do is to sort of go through maybe some of the more important science aspects which maybe people haven't heard with respect to SARS. So if I get time, we'll do the grifter response at the end. But
well, let's talk.
those details.
Yeah, so I have some questions myself. I mean, there are some people who think this whole corona thing is just fake, basically, and we've had them call into the show that it's over. And if it's not fake, that it's overblown, and we shut down the country for 3 months, and now, you know, we're watching some of this on the screen now. It's not as bad tonight as it has been on some nights. Not to downplay what we have seen tonight, but, you know, coming off this lockdown, the country's being burned down, and I firmly believe that might have had something to do with it. But do you think the lockdown was worthwhile? Is somebody saying those type of things, you know, just insane? Is that moronic, or like what is your take on that, I guess?
So I would say this. So if you went to the third slide, which would be the Wuhan Institute of Virology, something happened there. Okay, we're not at all. They're not telling us completely, but what we can do is we can pick back through the publicly available transponder data of cell phones, and we are able to see that, because the reason I got suspicious was in December when they said that there was links to a BSL-4 laboratory. I'm trained to work in those types of environments, and they weren't adhering to the proper protocol, which is if you've got a breach from a BSL-4, which means a weapons grade or gain of function laboratory, you must consider it a worst case scenario till you know better, right? And you have to have this fallback. Okay, so if you go to the next slide is just, that's the picture of the institute, and then if you go to the slide after that, that's the you'll see on the top panel is the signals from transponders. It's a long period, but shows kind of what it's like for a year. And like I say, I've had to use this data, and this looks the closest signal, which would be your slide 4, of there being anything approximating a shutdown of the institute, which would imply that they have followed the standard operating procedure. You fall back and then you wait to see if anyone shows signs, symptoms.
So from the lab in Wuhan, is that what you're saying?
I don't know if it comes
well,
from...
I mean, not that you could personally guarantee it, but that there's a high...
At the very least, that the outbreak started because of a containment breach at the lab.
Yeah. And whether, you know, you can listen to others who want to think that it's from Fort Detrick. We've already had the papers released that EcoHealth, the nonprofit in New York, was interfacing between the National Institutes of Allergy and Infectious Diseases, which is Anti-Fauci's little empire, and they were funding the Wuhan Institute to do study on coronaviruses and gain of function on coronaviruses. And that's what people are, well, you know, depending on where they come from, will sort of tell you what they're angry about.
Now let me put a pin in that right there, because I have to cover this simultaneously. So we're gonna go back to this in 1 second. I see 2 dead, 60 plus arrested in Chicago suburb of Cicero as unrest continues. Unclear how the deaths occurred, city spokesperson said. I don't even know what the fuck that's all about. But that's apparently a real report, which is kind of strange, isn't it, Gator?
I wonder what happened.
I don't usually. Yeah, I mean, I don't
That
know.
jogging's a dangerous.
I don't know. That's just kind of a strange. We don't know. Just again, 60 plus arrested and 2 dead. Something was going on there. Something certainly was going on. Unclear how those deaths occurred though. Urgent. New York State trooper, police officer rushed to hospital after being run over during protests and riot outside Buffalo. We played that right before Dr. Kevin McCairn making his debut tonight on the Killstream, right before he came on here tonight. Let's see. More. 2 officers injured. We just talked about that. Let's see. Tear gas fired in D.C. Macy's in Midtown Manhattan being looted. We'll see if we can get footage on that real quick. Let's see. Officers in Riverside, California, chasing down looters and arresting them. Nando's smashed on 7th Street. This is about an 8-second clip. We're gonna go ahead and pull that up and play that real quick. This is in the show link. See if you can find a link in DC. Looks like possibly.
I'll try to find a feed.
And Buffalo, I don't know. I didn't see anything besides that cop. Oh, there's another angle. We'll have to show this other angle from Buffalo, and then we'll get back to the Corona talk. Again, we scheduled the good doctor here. We didn't realize the country would be burning down. So, but do you? Well, let's play these clips, and I want to get your take on this too. I mean, you're a doctor. That doesn't mean you don't have takes on the fucking riots and shit either. But you know what I mean. You're still living. You're still living on the planet. But right. So, but let's play this. This is Nando's smashed on 7th Street in Chinatown in D.C. Police used tear gas and flashbang grenades. Let's play it. 8 seconds right now.
Oh, shit! Hey, this guy!
All right, again, that was a pretty short clip. And then there's an alternate view on what happened in Buffalo, New York, which we saw earlier. I haven't seen this angle yet, so I don't know if it changes the game or whatever, but here goes the link in the show links, gentlemen. Let's see. Let me pull that up. Give me 1 sec. Right now. Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
Oh,
for people
fuck.
on the podcast, you can't see there's
Damn!
a ton of police getting out.
Dude! What's the car? Oh, he just runs over. Like, did you see
Oh
the
my
car?
God.
Did you see how the car, it's like it's going over a curb? That's the policeman's body.
Oh my God.
Yeah, well, that's what's happening right now.
That was in Buffalo.
That's your jogging minute in the world. What is it? Now, let's talk about, this is one of our crazier shows, I have to say. We're going in between coronavirus.
We have to wear many hats at the same time.
Now, before we... What about all the... people don't seem too concerned about this.
Flattening the curve anymore.
Yeah, they don't really seem that concerned about why they're looting, grabbing everything they can. I do see some people with masks, to be fair, although it's a mix between, like virus prevention type shit and just, masks to evade arrest. But your thoughts on that?
What I could do is I can perhaps add another element to this, to what's going on in the United States, because what you need to understand about the SARS agent is what's called a neurotrophic virus, which it can penetrate the blood-brain barrier and target the central nervous system. Okay, and just to give you a quick sort of synopsis of what I'm going to get to is that I'm going to make the argument that this SARS agent has been modified to as part of an experimental protocol to not only give a gain of function to a virus, but also gain of function to neurons in the brain. Okay, and we will tie this into the Liber Lab at Harvard. And again, I can't say this for 100%, but it looks to me like a science experiment gone wrong, not weapons research. And the penetration of the virus into the brain, where they're saying that a lot of people are asymptomatic. What they don't understand is that it's gone into the brain and is targeting networks that control impulsivity. And what you're likely to see, and this was my prediction way back in February, that you're going to see impulse type disorders. And a riot is the absolute pinnacle of impulse disorder. And I'm, yeah, my concern is that there's a lot of people right now walking around not realizing they're infected, messing with what would be their normal judgment, and that playing into the current circumstance.
Well, you know what's interesting is that
I have never heard that put forward, but yeah, go ahead, get it.
Say the early predictions were that that this particular the coronavirus, COVID-19 or whatever, wouldn't really affect the black community that much, and then it turns out, oh wait, no, actually, it hit them. They were one of the hardest hit communities, and it's interesting to like juxtapose that with what's going on right now.
Yeah, it is, and we know from the Office of National Statistics in the United Kingdom that there is a racial component to the infection profile. So Black Africans are most likely to be infected, followed by Pakistani and Indian. Whites are in the middle, and the race which is least affected is Chinese. And you know, for
wait, I had not heard that before. Is that serious?
Yeah, that's true.
Wow.
So these are statistics from the United Kingdom, and accounting for all other effects, class, income, education, that was the distribution. And like I said, it might be just a UK phenomenon, but yeah, there is a racial element to the virus, and it's a shame because I was pleased to see so many people taking up jogging, and perhaps we might put a dent in that. All these people interested in their fit, and you know, so who knows how it's going to pan out, but for sure they are a demographic risk. So,
all right. Also, I'm trying to find a feed out of Buffalo. Let me check. I'm still monitoring what's going on. Let's see, Portland. See, Portland, I knew they would start doing something later on in the evening. NYC's, oh, let's see, looting arrest in Hollywood. Uh-oh. I guess we're going to have to go. See, West Coast. I told you guys the West Coast would pop off.
Once the sun starts going down and the West Coast starts getting crazy.
Well, I also started wondering, are they really going to have the proper type of response out on the West Coast, too? Watch live, largely peaceful protest in Hollywood. Completely almost sacked Santa.
So my understanding, yeah, they're going to continue Eastman. So when I woke this morning, why are they not?
Well, I mean, he's telling them to, but I mean, he can't actually make. What he said was, if they don't do it, he's going to do it. He's going to just go in. He has the constitutional power to do that. But, you know, what if he just goes ahead and does it?
Yeah. He would be well within his. I mean, their job is to protect the citizenry, and if they don't do that, then for sure,
But, well, I mean, not guaranteed. I don't know. We'll see. Now, Trump does have a tendency. He did invoke the insurrection. Comes down to constitutional
just a little
game
bit.
changers, paradigm game changers. He walks it back just a little bit, like Gator said. So I don't know. By the way, we're watching. They said looting arrest in Hollywood. This is a live feed out of Los Angeles. Let me turn this on for a second. We'll get back to the corona.
I have time. You don't have to wait. I can sit here.
Okay, yeah. No, I'm just trying to do both at the same time because I know some people are mad. Some people like different guys. Some people are mad that's not all riot all the time. So we're trying to mix in. We had you scheduled already, so we're working around it. Now let's turn this up for a second. This is NBC for KNBC out of Los Angeles.
If you're familiar with that area,
looters riding on the back of the car there.
Coming in upstairs, we know that sheriff's deputies and Riverside PD are getting ready to move in on them. So we'll keep an eye on it.
Yes, it's 8 p.m. Eastern.
Ileana, this is
in the West Coast
in Hollywood right now.
Shout out to the West Coast fans of the Killstream.
You've been flying all over this afternoon. Can you give us an idea?
Viewers, I use the word fans. God damn it.
Of protesters are right now, other than this.
I try not to.
This is probably the largest group that we've seen.
D-Live just doesn't work well in Japan.
Yeah, you know what? Black. Fuck. Shout out to Black Pigeon Speak. For some reason, D-Live just does not hardly work in Japan, and that's where you're at.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just doesn't really work in Japan.
I've only started streaming a couple of months since seeing me to do it was your Surgeon General coming and
that was asinine.
Yeah, bad move. Mate.
They knew they were lying when they said that, did they not? That's my understanding. Yeah.
Yes, they were requisitioning. They were requisitioning all the PPE they could get because China had basically forbidden all companies on their territory to sell abroad. It all got requisitioned in China, and no doubt they got pennies on the dollar for it. Well,
and then they changed the tune and started telling people to wear bandanas. That bandanas were just as safe as surgical masks and respirators. That's what irritated the hell out of me. I'm like, that's just a coat. That's just to make people think that it works.
Well, I would just go within the context of something is better than nothing, especially if you've got to go to the shop, right? And all you're doing is running into the shop and out the shop. Then that's probably
limiting direct contact as much as possible.
Yeah, and but the.
By the way, this is a live feed in Hollywood. I'm gonna step away for like 30 seconds, and I'll be right back. Go ahead and talk, Doctor. Sorry.
So there's a very sort of bizarre movement in the US that's emerging out of the anti-vax population that masks don't need masks. And then that coupled with the fact that the virus isn't real has created, it's probably a distortion through the internet, but it's created this very strange mix of individual not just only that, grifters trying to climb on board and they've just run away with the narrative right now.
I think the problem is it's the Gates Foundation, Bill Gates, have kind of poisoned the well when it comes to the discussion because, for them it's all about money, it's all about power. And so they're trying to position themselves to be the ones that offer, the vaccine and try to lobby the government to make their vaccine the one that everybody gets and make it so that it's mandatory because it plays into all of Bill Gates's tracking and all of his surveillance stuff that he wants to do.
All right, let me
it makes people naturally distrust that stuff, even though most vaccines are perfectly fine. It's just Bill Gates is a psycho.
By the way, looking at this screen, I don't know what the cops are doing over here.
They look
Going
like
in the
they're
store.
looting.
Yeah, no, let's turn that up for a second. I don't know what's going on there.
They're still on Sunset, correct?
Maybe they're going in there to catch somebody, or that's in Hollywood. On the, I guess it's both in Hollywood. I don't know what the cops are up to on the right. Obviously, we're monitoring. Let's see what all other live streams are on. The North Texas one's still on.
They're carrying a pallet out of there, a giant wooden pallet.
Yeah, no, I don't know what they were exactly.
Oh, it looks like fire. That looks orange.
Yeah, maybe that's what they're doing. I'm not sure. Trying to put it out. This is some type of caravan going down Hollywood area there. Okay, let's see. Scoreboard Man says Justin Wang trending tweet. Has a trending tweet. Let me see what that is. Okay. Oh wow. Holy shit, that is a trending tweet. The cops brought out Big Chungus. Oh, I saw Worski. I liked Worski's tweet on it that the cops had a new enemy type when they had the big fat cop. That was pretty funny, actually.
Oh yeah. The boss music starts playing.
Yeah. Captain seriously says, "Game over. Good game, humans." There's to Riot. Well, it's Merciful says, "Fuck riots. Let the doctor." That's why I'm the host.
What I would say to that last
people are getting mad at each other in the chat, but yeah, go ahead.
For the person who was saying, also you have to remember it's just as likely to be infecting police officers. You have to think that it's an extra bit of poundage on the trigger finger, right? Because of the impulsivity. They get wound up, so it affects everyone. It's just a chaotic agent.
By the way, here's somebody stealing an ATM machine in Boston. It looks like. Let's play that. This is from earlier today, but
like they're stealing the whole machine.
Yeah, the whole machine.
Oh my god,
the whole ATM machine. They're pretty heavy usually too. Let's pull this up. Let's play it right. Hold on, let me do it. Okay, hold on. Let me change the position of it. Okay, oh fuck. Almost had it. There we go. All right, let's hit it right now.
Wow. He's taking it and putting it on the bus.
Jogging is a fun sport. Hey, he's dragging that sucker.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now.
We could have made money together.
Forever to open back up.
We could have made money together. Oh my god.
The bus is waiting for him. That's what's great.
Well, somebody said that's an old vid. I'm just gonna say it's real. I don't care. That's real. I refuse to believe that that's an old vid. I refuse to believe that didn't just happen today. You're lying. Here's the Attorney General, I guess. I don't know if I'll play that or not. Let me see. I guess Attorney General Barr was down there. Pelosi and Schumer issue statement slamming Trump. Oh, fuck. Oh, okay. That's still the Buffalo thing. I guess that's the biggest thing going on, but there's not really any... Other than that incident in and of itself, I'm not really seeing a lot else out of Buffalo. I think the spots to watch as we go into the late night or get headed there anyway. It's the 11 o'clock hour now. Is our Los Angeles, Portland. What was the other hot spot late last night? I can't remember.
It was Birmingham for a little while.
Yeah, but I haven't heard shit from Birmingham tonight. Really, I think they went a little
DC.
Birmingham was insane. Birmingham, that was some of the most insane footage we saw all week. Birmingham last night. I mean, there's just no doubt about that. Just complete lawlessness. Reporters getting punked. Women reporters getting slapped around too. Just no fucking. Oh man, it was brutal last night in Birmingham.
That's Alabama.
Yeah, Birmingham, Alabama. Here's another video. This was just uploaded. Man pretends to represent BLM in order to get a woman to get on her knees and apologize for being born white. Is what they said. Let me see if they said this is new, isn't it? Yeah, this is new. Yeah, it does look to be from some of the protests, though. Let's go ahead and play that. I think we need to see that. You see how it looks on the second. That's a little bit bigger. All right, let's play that. You guys ready? And then we'll get to some callers and stuff. Go ahead and call in. We already had some callers here anyway. You can talk about the riots. You can talk to the doctor. You can do what you want. And then we'll let the doctor, we'll take a couple callers. Then we'll let the doctor get back to the story he wanted to tell and let him get some time there. Try to move further down that path. Are you ready, gentlemen?
Yep.
All right, let's hit it right now. Shit, I can't hear it.
I work for Black Lives Matter. I'm sorry. I work for Black Lives Matter. I'm sorry that I scared you.
Okay.
But since I work for that company and to bring you on your knees because you have white privilege. So if they see that a white person is getting on their knees, that shows solidarity for the situation. And could you just please apologize for, you know, for your white privilege?
There was a clip from the UK
Just
when
apologize.
they were there with a very large jogger.
It's big.
Was making
it's large in this
very
country.
small white jogger hand over his
this country,
hand
we
over
have
his
that
trousers
president,
and it
Donald
became
Duck,
a sort of
that clown in office. And you're not a part of it, right? No. And okay, you have a great day.
Wow, good job there, white allies.
God, that
she
is
got down.
embarrassing.
Yeah, wow.
Going, Wolfgang, go. Gang, you're not talking this, so goodbye. Cooper, didn't we bring you on earlier and you sounded like you were a million miles away?
I know. I got a little too excited to make a joke about my podcast.
Oh man.
Go ahead, buddy.
But yeah, I've been looking at what, like, in the morning and the afternoon, the people who are pushing all these tweets are either BTS involved, pronoun involved, or
Wait, BTS like the
involved.
Korean pop group?
Yeah, I put BTS in a tweet, BTS Army, and I got these people instantly on my tweet just calling me a cracker. And it was talking about the Virgil
Are
guy.
you a cracker?
I like crackers, but
crackers are good. Now, which do you prefer, saltine or unsalted tops?
I actually have saltines and Ritz peanut butter.
Ritz,
You know, the sandwiches. I recently made the mistake of buying the cheese ones and almost killed myself.
Oh, they're so good. You mean the little Ritz with the cheese in between? The little you got to get the minis. The minis, oh my god, they're so good. That's one of the best snacks of all time, I think. Snack Hall of Famer for sure, right?
I have to get them in the portion bags or else it's game over. But when you eat the cheese ones, when you something more disgusting.
Oh no, that's true. Oh, or mix them. Don't mix them. Never. You have to keep them separate. The peanut butter ones are great too. I like the cheese ones. I mean, I like them both, but I like the cheese ones better. Anyway, sorry.
But
Get out of
yeah,
here, Colin. Why are you making me think about Ritz snacks? What the fuck?
So you're saying that the BTS Army is involved with Antifa and BLM and all these riots?
It's not that they're involved, but I mean, like, it's not like these Asian people like black people, like instigating as much shit as they
Asian
possibly
people
can.
definitely don't like.
Right.
Let's not pretend that the BTS
people Gator. I'm afraid that's just the fact of life. Anyway, go ahead. Yeah.
who are massively retweeting, massively liking, calling me a just like, okay, that's interesting.
That are
Uh-oh,
obsessed
car
with
chase.
K-pop.
I hear there's a car chase. Hold on. Is All right, thank you, caller. I appreciate you, sir.
Yeah.
They would have known because they can see the night sun of the LAPD airship.
Oh, it's a totally dangerous maneuver, but it worked. And he fishtailed in a way where the same man, it was perfect. It was picture perfect, like out of a movie. Or something.
Are we technically downtown area?
I am about a minute and a half behind you guys. So.
Oh, here, look in the here. I'll DM you this link. This is the chase we're watching, so you can pull it up separate.
I've got it now, but yeah, if I could have sort of update.
Yeah, there you go. Check your DMs.
See if he's going to send any more units, because at this point we only have that one unit of the LAPD.
Somebody said, "Is that OJ?"
As this person continues
OJ part 2. He does look like OJ's ride a little bit.
Continued straight through here on Temple Street.
Oh, wow, and they're even good enough to give you a speedometer on the screen.
Yeah, last night the speedometer was like on 120 or some shit. It was crazy, the one last night. This guy's not quite as psychotic. The driver last night gave no fucks. I'm hoping he'll turn it up. Now, he's also in a bigger type vehicle too. Dude last night was in a sportier type car.
Because A,
well, I got a couple of ATMs in the back weighing it down as well.
I think that's possible, yeah.
I'm assuming.
He just kicked it up a notch.
People following him.
80. It went over 100 for a second.
Hurt when he threw the fireworks in their direction, or what types of fireworks?
Where is this? This is.
They called it off. Is that what they said? Oh man.
What this person threw.
They can't let him go.
At this point, I widened out just a moment ago as you were speaking, Colleen. I wanted to see if anybody else was
got one car in pursuit, though,
at this point, I'm only seeing that one.
Now they're probably setting up a roadblock.
Portland's popping off, ladies and gentlemen.
Fast speeds for surface streets. Approximately.
So now Antifa domestic terror, that means they can be shot on site?
Well, no, he hasn't officially declared that yet, but he said he was going to.
I thought that was a done deal.
Nah, not yet.
Not quite yet. He did invoke the Insurrection Act, so
no one was hurt, but we
effectively martial law.
All right, hold on 1 second.
That will take.
He said they had to put a
fast. Where are the cops, though?
Hey, I don't see any. Please.
Oh gosh.
Wow. Oh fuck.
Wow. My pilot is confirming with the airship. Whenever the pilot gets a moment to speak to the airship, he's trying to confirm that is in fact the one.
He's trying to outrun the helicopter now, isn't he?
Was that it was for fireworks, but you would think that this is might be considered a little much if it was just fireworks. And as you said, Colleen.
Yeah. So you've got zombie apocalypse right now and real life GTA. So.
Yeah. Somebody said what did she say? They were talking about it might just be fireworks. Nah, I don't think so. I think this guy's got a little. It's not fireworks. He's either got some cases on him already, and he's not trying to go back to jail, or.
Oh my god! I recognize this street in GTA too. Better.
No shit. They're all. You can recognize them. Yeah.
Also driving recklessly through the streets here in the area, running red lights, running stop signs.
Yeah, he's such a cock.
Well, he said he was going to on Twitter, but I mean, there's question about whether he can actually do that or not as well. And
protesting.
That's what I would do, I think, especially at the moment. Just and you can just go full circle back on this, and it does relate to the SARS virus. Right? If people have gone with cabin fever for a few months inside, whether they're infected or not, it still has the causal element virus itself that did that. And I think the
just on the west side of
choking
Lake,
out
and then he made his way southbound,
was
and he got onto Sunset. So we followed him on Sunset to where it became Cesar
again,
Chavez
I would,
in the Echo Park area, and that's where he picked up the 101 freeway.
I'm down with
jumped on
holding the Chinese responsible
Cesar Chavez,
as
and
possible,
then exited
much
the
as we
freeway
can.
again. I believe it was near Olympic. And has
all right, now I'm gonna check into
so
the.
We have no idea
oh wait, no,
the
hold on.
incident occurred with the.
Look, we're gonna fall. We're not gonna leave it. We have to go back to the chase. They got so mad at me last night. By the way, they cut off the chase, not me, and they never went back and told us what the fuck happened. It's like watching a movie and you don't see the end. So of course I have to keep the chase on.
Yeah, keep the chase on. It's fascinating.
I'll keep it. Now I'm watching it out of the side of my eye. Oh shit, he just did a U-turn. Let me turn it back up. The audio.
Difficult for us to keep track here, but Sorrow
there must have been a
oh, there's the cops!
And now you saw when he made that U-turn. Now he has two units of the LAPD right behind him.
And he's back on Sunset?
Yeah, so this is Sunset in front of the Netflix building. So it's like Sunset and Bronson.
Hit the Netflix building. Hit the Netflix building.
Earlier, covering the protests, and he's making a southbound turn here. This isn't Bronson.
The cops are on him harder now.
So it's Tamarind. It's just one street to the west of Bronson.
Sunset Boulevard. It's about time, buddy.
Okay, as he continues along there, if I remember correctly, he can pick up another street that goes parallel.
Should not deny the jogger his
Is it
ATM.
Fountain? Maybe you just crossed over that.
It would be.
Yeah, and then I believe also
Let's
Veronica is going to come up too.
Go!
So it's a few majors that are going to come up here, and he's going to have some options. And he can still get on the freeway if he so chooses. He would just have to go left.
Why would you get on the freeway? That's going to be easy to shut down.
They're going to shut him down so quick.
Santa Monica was his choice, but he's going right, which is going to put him away
from the freeway. Easier though,
but he's
right?
heading in the direction of the protesters that we were watching
That's
earlier.
Dick Masterson trying to break curfew.
4 miles away from him, probably.
Yeah, but at the speeds that he's moving at,
you'll never
get
take
over
me
there
alive.
very quickly. And when someone is desperate like this, my concern is that he's just.
You were saying earlier they were running over police.
Oh shit! Yeah, that was in Buffalo.
Any pedestrians out there, but we are seeing a lot of cars on the street. Even though the curfew is
like
my
sympathy
2.5 hours now.
Needle doesn't budge very much.
Yeah, so people shouldn't be driving on the roads at this point.
Yeah, I feel sorry for the
in LA County.
Family.
You sure enough shouldn't be walking on the street at this point because you could get arrested.
How does this guy think he's gonna get away, dude? In LA, when they got these helicopters, you can't.
Curfew.
I mean, you can, but it's tough.
The LAPD airship.
Yeah, they're about to fish tell him. Oh shit!
North or south on Gower?
He's going
Actually,
south.
He's turning. It doesn't really matter.
Paramount Studios there.
Yeah.
They're gonna speed up and fish tail him soon. Do you see how close that cop's getting?
Melrose from Gower.
Yep. He's just getting.
He's gonna speed up and fish tail him soon. Watch.
Called it Gower Gulch.
Yeah.
There he goes.
Watch him! I can tell he's about to do that.
Come right under us, so we'll try to avoid having the camera.
The cops have that fucking fast-ass accelerator on their car too.
Track of it here as it comes under us again.
Yeah.
Melrose and Gower are going to be the majors.
So he's heading back to the freeway.
Ridgewood. Yeah, so heading back towards the freeway. We'll see if that's what he decides to do.
Oh, he backed off some.
He's done.
He backed off some. The cop did. I don't know why. Oh man, it stopped. Oh, it's back. Okay, it's back.
It's back.
And that would actually help to put, or rather, just to diminish the amount of obstacles that will be in his way in terms of pedestrians and then other cars. Because again, the freeway.
If he swipes another car, it's a shot.
I just have a crazy little question here. Every now and then we see a little light, almost looks like a laser light.
I was going to ask exactly about that.
And then it goes away, and it's kind of a squiggly line. Is that a reflection, or are they using a laser on him?
I believe
there it
that's
is
going
right
to
there.
be just, there it is. I think that's a reflection of the light of the night sun on our lens.
I mean, if you're gonna
it happens from time
steal
to
a
time.
car to get
And the
chased by
airship did actually
white-
say that he was having
Plus,
issues
he's
with
riding
his
in the
night
car
sun, which,
that
we
like
can tell,
doesn't
which is
make
why
it
it's
easy to
kind
get
of
away from
flickering.
police in a car like
And,
this.
I believe that's why we're
Yeah.
seeing that
Back on the
that
freeway,
little light show up every now and then. Yeah,
It's like
now
an
it's on the
SUV
freeway.
Suburban
He's
or
gonna be
some
getting
type
on,
like that.
on,
Here goes a
the
car.
Yeah, he's
101.
going
I'll
into
give you
the-
the direction here in
he's
a
going
moment.
into
I
the
believe it's going
freeway.
to be southbound though. So
Oh, you moron! It's over.
That was
Yeah,
it's
the
over.
direction
That was
It's over. You might as well pull over.
Take him into,
Honestly, Gator, he might as well pull over at this point.
Yeah,
You
they're
know,
gonna shut. They're gonna shut the
Yeah.
exit. He's
I mean,
toast.
You're
Hyperion's not
done.
that far from where
It's
he is
over.
now.
Yeah, he basically
loop.
went.
Freeway
Yeah.
chase, let's
a
do
big
it
loop,
though.
he went
I'm
to
glad you
101.
made that choice, baby.
Shift in the
100
turbo.
miles an hour and running
This is
right
right
now.
up it's where
Down the
101
freeway, Los
bridge,
Angeles,
where
California,
you can
live
see
on the
that
Killstream.
There's a little divider between the freeway between the north and southbound side. But I'm going to widen out the shot now since he's on
it
the
looks
freeway.
like the
We're
black
less
and white
likely to
behind
lose
him is
him.
picking up
What's
speed
up,
as
gentlemen?
well.
Having a
Warsky, we're watching a car chase. Let's go.
Easily lose
I
him.
know.
He's so fast.
I finished all my
I think he's
stuff,
about
and I just go,
100.
wait, what's going on here?
Look at Lob Looks. There's the link.
Your,
We gotta watch it, brother. There it is.
Is fluctuating between 100 and 120
hi, Kevin. How are
miles
you,
an
man?
hour.
It's
Do
nice
we
to
have
meet
any
you.
How you
idea
doing,
how
sir?
many people are in this
Good,
SUV?
man.
We haven't
It's one
heard
of those
over
nights.
the
It's one of
scanner
those
how many
wild
people
nights.
the police think are in there,
Yep.
but we've
Well,
tried
for the last
to check
week's
and
been a
those
wild
I was gonna
numbers
night.
say
are
every night's been wild.
I can just barely make out a figure.
Like
in the driver's
OJ Part
seat,
2, it looks
but
like
we can't
OJ's
see
vehicle
anybody
too.
else, inside.
Oh,
And
yeah,
at no
it
point during
does.
this pursuit,
He's
have
going
we
100
seen
and
them,
what, 10 miles an
lower the
hour right now or
window
so?
throw anything out or anything of that
Yeah.
nature that would help
Whoa.
us to determine if
I don't
people
think he's
are in
getting much
certain
faster.
seats within the car.
Yeah, he is.
But,
Oh,
wow,
man.
Look at these speeds, guys.
Woo!
He is
He's on the
really
run.
pushing
Let's
it.
go. Holy shit.
And this is
Whoa,
the
he's
speed in
cranking it.
pursuit here.
Still the LAPD, but because we're now on the freeway,
I need to take a piss,
the
but I'm
CHP
reluctant.
could take
Yeah.
over.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm gonna say be careful. Feel free if you want
don't wanna
to,
miss
but you know,
the CHP
it's up
is
to
the
you.
police.
I
Oh,
queued stuff on coffee
So even
before
though,
the
certainly the CHP would take over here, if
Yeah,
you
I
got
just
on other portions of the freeway,
made a
different
pot,
units of the
actually.
CHP
Oh,
would
exactly.
be able to come in.
Is he getting on the
Turn off
110 or what is
freeway now.
yeah?
That look-
Yeah, he's
Oh,
going
what's he getting back off the
110 south. So this is.
Oh,
gonna
I've
put
driven
him,
on the
No,
110
it's
south.
south
just
of the
next
freeway.
to the buildings in downtown
I've driven down
LA.
that
It's
place
gonna put
right
him,
there,
just
actually.
west of all of the,
I know
of the
exactly
big
what it is.
buildings, in the heart of Los Angeles. This was a portion of the freeway that was shut
Traffic's
down
so
on
bad in
Friday
LA,
with
I
all of
actually
those
learned my way
protesters.
around town because
Unfortunately, no
I was
protesters
stopped
out here
for so
tonight as
long
he
that-
continues southbound.
You know, it's interesting.
memorize-
last
I
night we
couldn't
were
help
memorize
but
all the,
remember all this
in
shit because I was there for
Long
like
Beach
30
that
hours.
So many people were trying to divert attention from the issue at hand that they.
They're hanging back off, right? Why are they hanging back?
I don't know. They were up on this
And-
shit a minute ago, and I thought
and,
they were gonna take him out. But
An airship over there.
I'll
so it makes you
take that
almost
for,
wonder.
yeah, go
that
ahead.
that
This might be a
not
time to piss.
considered
Yeah.
effort here as well.
It very well could be, especially if the wah is what we originally heard it was, which was throwing fireworks at the officers. It very well could be a distraction to get some of the attention away from some of the looting that is taking place. But I can guarantee.
We were talking about that earlier today, weren't we?
Exactly. It takes
Yeah, we
away
were,
2
actually.
ground units. And I'm sure they have plenty of ground units, so maybe those 2 ground units.
Oh man, he just got up to
play that,
130 miles an
big of a
hour.
factor, but it's also
Damn!
an airship. And
Oh,
that
shit,
they,
yeah.
They don't have as many.
Shift into
so
turbo.
One airship is now completely devoted to this.
Whoa!
In addition to the 2 units that are now following
This is
the
epic,
suspect
dude.
south on the 110.
Power
I
Rangers
can't believe
Turbo,
that
go,
SUV
go.
can go that fast.
Yeah, I was going to ask you if your
It's over
speedometer is really
120.
working there, Ileana, because he's gone up over 120 miles an hour there.
I love how they have the
I
speedometer there. It's cool.
I know, that's awesome.
I know it's hard to believe,
Yeah.
but I'm also
It's like
listening
football
on
when
the
they added the
phone.
line.
It makes it. It's like makes it a video game now officially. You know.
Yeah,
What I mean?
yeah.
Anywhere from 100 to 120.
It's like
So
cool.
that
We wanted to
sounds
treat it like a
about
video
right.
game anyway. Thanks for giving me
Incredibly,
permission.
Though. I mean,
Yeah.
to be
Yeah.
honest, we're having trouble keeping up.
Oh,
and that's why
shit.
we're kind of so far back here. He's heading southbound here on the 110. So this is the Harbor Freeway. He's going to pass right by USC, right by the Coliseum, and really just using any lane that he needs to get by as he continues here southbound 110.
Oh boy, he looks
Always
like he
crossing
almost started to
lanes, that's
lose
always
control there.
dangerous.
So he's already past the 10, correct?
Yeah, so he's already south of the 10 freeway, and so we had to ask for a special permission here from LAX to let us work in their airspace, and so
Holy
that's why,
smokes.
we'll hopefully get a little closer as the minutes go on here. But
It's still going, yes.
Just on that other portion of the 10. This is where we
well, I
put
lived
that
in San Francisco
express lane that goes
years,
above, and he may be temporarily obstructed by it, but hopefully we'll be able to.
Can I say the police are gay?
But
is that okay?
Oh yeah, you can.
Okay, so,
really trying to
well,
keep
San Francisco police
I mean, we're still looking at
2,900 people watching us live across DLive.tv/The Ralph Retort. Also, Killstream Uncut over on YouTube. Thank you for the mega audience once again this evening.
On the freeway there, but he looks like he's up and running.
Clap crew in the house as well.
Seem okay.
Yeah, clap crew's here. I see that in chat, by the way. That's why I clapped.
Tossing fireworks at an officer or several officers. Man, we're expending a lot of time and resources
a police officer,
here.
On is there video of it, or is it just?
Oh, I don't know. That's what they said. He threw fireworks. I guess I don't know. I haven't seen the video.
Some projectile, thrown at you. It's a big deal, but still.
Yeah, you know, the LAPD, Chuck, you're right, has 13,000 officers, and they're doing shifts of 12 on, 12 off, and they're trying to maximize and get as many people on. But the one airship, to take the airship out of the mix here, when they're using those airships to track, large groups of people, to track looters and things like that. That really does take a major resource out of the mix.
Oh, it's under the freeway,
you can see the light.
So now he's going parallel to the freeway,
right behind the freeway.
surface streets.
Parallel to the freeway, just on the other side of that
fly over
wall. So
it's near
now we can
LAX
see him. I was going to say we couldn't see him, but now we can. He's 69th and Flower, so this is going to be the South LA area, and just based off of our previous experience, we know that people
it's a stupid pink house from GTA.
Familiar to them. Familiar to this individual.
It is.
That would be where the gay police live.
That's right.
Yo, GTA 6 is lit.
That's right.
This guy, man, I don't know how he keeps thinking he's gonna get away though. What's his end game here though? Is what I don't get.
I can't believe he hasn't crashed yet. He's been kind of threading that needle a little bit.
Yeah, you've seen the back end jump around a bit on the freeway.
He's getting back up close to 80. Looks like he's about to gun it again though. I don't think they gotta let him. Now, so what they can do is they can call off a police chase, and they do that all the time. But he's been so reckless and done so much
police that were
exactly.
officers, but
Hiding in the doghouse.
Coming out of the car.
All right, now wait. Let's see. Let's keep watching.
Car just pulled up. It looked like a
Uh-oh.
couple more.
Yeah,
but nobody seems to be looking in that direction.
That was
where
a
the
smart
driver
move by
went.
them, though. To be honest.
Yeah, that was brilliant.
They're saturating the neighborhood.
Well, the fact that there was like fucking 5 of them, that was a
they're
little
just
surprising.
focusing, over in the direction that
Yeah,
the
they're trying to
passengers
cordon
ran.
off the neighborhood.
But I believe
Where's the
that's gonna be
driver?
a cruiser. Perhaps that's a cruiser
He's
there.
gone, dude.
Did they get him?
Oh,
Hold
they've
on.
got one. They've got one.
Wait,
They've got
do
one.
they have him? Hold on.
There. And
Wait,
I see
hold
an
on.
individual
I
walking
see
away, but
someone
he doesn't
walk.
match.
No, that's not.
The clothing of the person
That's not
that
the
we
driver.
saw
The guy
running
walking.
away.
Nah.
But again, the last location
Maybe
that
he
we saw
changed
that
real
Hold on.
would have
quickly and
been
came back out.
that area right there.
I think he might have slipped it. Oh my God, if he did.
I
He's
would
gone.
assume this
No,
is going to
no.
be pretty time consuming.
Ralph, that guy was running
If
so
he gets,
fast.
look, all he's got to
If they ever
do.
find the
I
people
mean,
who were in that car.
Oh yeah, if they
Dude,
find the
he
people in that
smashed
car, they're going to
7
jail.
backyards.
You know if the
But all he has to do is slip that one little area. It's like a running back, you know what I mean? Like you get past that one level, and then you might go all the way for the touchdown. Like he just gets past that one level.
You got to get past the. You got to get past the
that
safeties.
one. Yep, that one level, and then he's in the neighborhood past there, and he can just keep going and going and going.
That one safety, the Mike or the one linebacker.
That one little juke move, and then he's gone.
Boom, he's gone. Yeah.
Oh
They're
my God,
gone, man. They're at 0 stars.
There's another guy right.
No, there's still some stars.
Whoa!
But the stars are blinking.
Right under the night sun.
Oh,
right
shit.
Blinking, yeah, they're blinking.
Very close to Nadeau and to Antwerp Street.
Did they see him? Hold on. Oh shit. Oh, that's just some guy in his car, though. I think.
And we're going to continue, of course, to monitor
Oh man.
everything that's going on here on the
Wow.
scanner. But we're
Damn. That was
They're
brutal.
gone, dude.
That was brutal.
Well, that should take you what? 10 minutes?
Well, I know what I'll do next time
Not
the
even
cops
that.
try and pull me
as the
out.
chopper flies, Chuck.
focus on the importance of today's protest.
They can't catch all of
We're going to start making our way back to the north.
Now we'll see if they. I mean, we'll check back in. I mean, I guess there's a chance that that they caught one. Some people in chat said that they saw that they caught one. I don't know. I didn't see that.
Well, it was just a dude with a white shirt, right? And I was watching one with white shirt running, but them splitting up. But
man, I didn't. Wow, they. You know what? Credit where credit's due, though. They kind of pulled the boss move there.
Yeah.
I mean,
that was great. That was like for an escape, like
that wasn't too bad. And there were so many of them too. The helicopter was lost, and there appeared to be only one helicopter on the scene. I guess NBC just has one helicopter that just does chases or something, because I don't know. We didn't see anybody else. This is in Portland, Oregon. This is live right now. It's still daylight out in Portland. I guess this is 8:30. Let's see. Let me put this feed in here.
How relieved would you be? Hey, how relieved would you be? Like, as you're jumping over backyard after backyard.
See, there's no audio to this though. That's the only thing. I guess this is still a good feed to have. Is this even? I thought it was dark already in Portland. Hold on. Where's the other Portland feed that we have? They left the chase because there was nothing to see. I can't. It says this is live, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to double check after some of the fraudulent feeds. Yeah, I mean it's 8:37 p.m. in Portland, is what time it is. So let's see if I can look here. But yeah, go. Let's take some callers, Doctor. What do you think about that?
Sure.
All right. Fed Zeppelin, go ahead, sir. Excellent. Thank you so much for calling in. I appreciate it.
Woki Masabi.
Excellent. Great commentary. Blown away.
Best of the year, Hall of Fame. Rooster Cogburn, go ahead. You're on the Killstream.
Hey, Ralph, what's going on, man? Long time watcher.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you calling in. Just doing the show,
Yeah.
you know. I appreciate it.
Surfer?
Yeah, for sure, man. The fucking coverage of the riots has been crazy, bro. I wanted to ask a question. Yeah, man. I wanted to ask a question though.
Did you?
Fucking what can I use fucking Italian slang for gamer words like Moulignon?
Hang 10, as they say, I think. Hang 10 or 20. Maybe that's the Killstream slogan. Anyway, yeah, go ahead.
10 as this. Oh, holy fuck. Dark mode activated.
It was a joke, of course. Let's take another caller. Based Alaska. You're on the Killstream. Go ahead.
10 or 20.
I just couldn't help it because it was so good. Like it was just there. Base Alaska, go! Please speak. Oh man, he said he sent me some salmon though, so I'm gonna cut him a break and put him back in the green room. Of course, he could just join back in the green room anyway, but whatever. AJ.mp3, go ahead. You're on the Killstream. Oh man, why?
AJ,
holy fuck!
Why do they do this to us? Wait, they're saying KTLA. Hold on. Oh no, they don't. No, where's the KTLA feed? Oh my god.
Oh, we gotta hold on. I gotta find it.
Hold on.
KT.
All right, wait.
Dallas is pretty lit right now too.
Boom, got it.
Oh, you already have it? Wow, Gator the legend. Okay, apparently they said they might have the.
Oh, that's so kind to get me a link.
All
that would
peaceful
be
protest.
Oh wait, they're talking about Trump on this. Hold on, no, that's not it.
That's not the one. Yeah.
Try this one though. Let me see what's on this. Come on.
White House.
I don't see the KTLA, honestly.
I think KTLA was.
They have them. Oh, this is the same.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry for that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey, I am so sorry.
I
had no idea
apologize.
I was on.
It's just something happened.
You got lucky that we were like fumbling around trying to find a stream here.
Yo, I'm sorry, guys. Andy, I'm so happy. I don't know if you remember me, man. I'm the Death Grips guy. I'm. It's too bad that me, you, and Failure couldn't go see him last year, but I'm glad to see that you're doing well.
Yo, what up, man? Yeah.
Nothing much, man. I still got. Yeah, dude, that was like, that was so much fun doing that.
Yeah, I'm happy it's all over. Thank you.
You guys, are you thinking about ever? Are you ever going out again and doing a TTS?
I would rather visit my parents' funeral, to be honest. I'd rather relive my cat being put to sleep.
Damn. Well, speaking of Death Grips, I was looking at an old article from last year that happened last year. But when this guy, I forget what his name was, but he's the one who took a pickaxe to Donald Trump's Hollywood star, and he got arrested for it. And he said that when he was doing it, he was he put on some Death Grips. He said he put on Death Grips. It was just the strangest music, and it was the perfect thing to listen to while he was doing it. But I was wondering, when can we drag Donald Trump out himself out of the White House and give him the pickaxe ourselves?
Why are you?
We can't do that. No, I disavow. Get out, Fed poster.
Damn.
Ralph,
Death Grips forever, man.
I just got a request.
Get out, Fed poster. No.
You're doing good.
Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it, man. I really appreciate it. Thanks.
Ralph, could you pull One Step in?
Yeah,
he's a friend of mine.
Let's see. Yes, I could do that.
Yeah, one step too far.
One step too far. Go ahead. You're on the Killstream.
Oh, what's up, brothers? Hey, Kevin.
How you doing, sir?
Long time no see, man. How you boys doing tonight?
Good.
Well, what we're hearing is
just watched a heck of a car chase.
Yeah, O.J. Simpson coming back. Do we ever know what happened to his kid who actually killed his wife?
He lives in Tel Aviv, is what I heard.
Oh, really? He might have snuck back into the States and hopped into that old school Bronco because he's fucking flying.
Tel Aviv. That's where he's at. By the way, we're watching the KTLA feed now. Wow, that's really pretty out there, I have to say.
How long was that chase going on?
Say what?
How
wow.
long was that chase going on?
By the way, this looks like... Hold on. This says it's streaming live. I don't know if this is another one or is that the same vehicle? I think this is a different
vehicle.
Isn't it? I think that's a different vehicle. I know it's the same color, but I thought it had a top on the back. I thought it was. This is a different chase.
It's definitely a different vehicle.
Okay, that's what I thought too. That's a new truck. That's what I thought too. Well, we're watching a new chase. We don't have the cool graphics like the last one, but
that's wild. Well, I've been out in this stuff for a couple of days, man. I'm back home now, but it's been wild out there. Just tear gas in the air. There's good people on both sides. I mean, it's been crazy for the past couple of days.
Yeah. By the way, this is NBC4, I think.
Yes.
But this is just a helicopter feed. There are no anchors on this. But yeah, man, it's been crazy. It's just wall to wall. Even tonight, it's a maybe slightly just a certain percentage less crazy.
Yes or not
but
yet?
the West Coast hasn't really checked in yet. We haven't heard from the West Coast yet. We're kind of getting a little bit of that flavor now.
What do you guys think about the
okay, no worries.
What do they call them? Like
he's got traffic here. He's got construction here. Into the cone zone.
Agent provocateur.
I think they're there. Oh my God! Wait, what is this guy doing? Hold on! Wait!
Right here,
Oh shit!
The CHP and a fire truck right there. He went through the cone zone.
Oh my God!
Right into those units and was able to squeeze by. But wow, what a close call for those.
Yeah.
I think there are paid. Yeah, I think there are paid agitators around. Yeah, for sure.
Can I get
We saw videos of him handing out money the other day.
Some John Madden commentary. I can't see the feed.
Oh, wow. Busted through the line right there. You got a gap in. You got a gap there, right through the middle.
To get away. This is a Culver City police.
Yeah, boom, whap, up, boom, right there. Oh.
Yeah, just gonna drop down a boom right there, right there.
I was out in the streets.
Yeah, you know,
I was in Chicago before they pulled the bridge up, and then I came back down to Indy. But in both places, I saw people that definitely looked like they were. I don't like to say cops because, like, oh, you're a cop, but it seemed like there was definitely people that were like paid to be there,
Jack,
paid to start some shit because they weren't part of groups. Like some of them were like by themselves or like in groups of two, but like they wouldn't talk to you. Like they'd move if you started asking them what they were doing. Like,
good evening, everybody, and thank you for joining us on the web.
If
This
somebody
is
asked you, like,
News
who are you? Like, what are you doing here?
Mike Rodriguez.
Hold on one sec.
Over a police chase. It's Culver City.
They're explaining
police
this.
That have been
Culver
chasing
City.
This white pickup truck. Right
Holy
now, he's
shit.
northbound 110 freeway. He's
this is a separate
already
chase.
came past the 5 freeway, so he's heading towards South Pasadena. He's going to run out of freeway.
But yeah, man, I appreciate you calling in. By the way, shout out. Tell people where they can find you and stuff.
Calls on the freeway here.
You can find me
came up to a cone zone, went into the cone zone, and then approached
and on YouTube at One Step Too
CHP
Far.
unit that was guarding several fire trucks along the freeway on the right 2 lanes.
Like TOO.
Nearly collided with that CHP that was stopped there. We got several units behind it, northbound.
Right on for let me
freeway.
talk to you.
Yeah, very good, man. Thank you for coming on. He does some good edits, some good video edits and stuff, man. Thank you so much for coming on, dude.
South Pasadena area.
He is epic. He does some great stuff.
He does some great stuff. Like that's why I wanted to make sure people could find him. Thank you, man. All right, let's.
Here he comes to the end of the freeway.
This one might be nasty.
It's gonna put him right off a green light. Fortunately, they're squeezing by that car.
It's got loads of loose stuff in the back of the truck.
Yeah, he doesn't have the speed like the other car did too.
And it's still early, right?
Yeah, well, out on the West Coast, it's 8:47, so yeah.
But maybe the POTUS saying the Marine.
Notifying Pasadena, South Pasadena PD. You see a couple of units there as he blows through the intersections.
Now this is live, going, almost 100. Somebody's trying to say this was earlier. No, this is live.
I just have like, it's police
Pasadena PD being notified right now. He's a high rate of speed here, hard on the brakes. He's going to intersect.
I know it's hard to believe.
A right turn there, wide right turn.
There he goes.
Eastbound.
They got to catch this guy. They can't let two get away.
We are into PV. Thank you.
Well, we know what the route to go is, right? Comp
Eastbound Green at
Get to
Euclid,
Compton.
right through the intersection there.
Yeah.
Wow. High rates of speed here.
Where's the sound coming from? Hold on.
Is it me? Because I'm listening. I don't know if that's.
No, I got it up.
Back.
No, I have it up in 2 tabs. It's okay.
He's in a tree street here. He's going to continue to pop in and out of trees. Green Avenue.
Oh shit.
Yeah, crossing Hudson. Crossing
Dallas.
Lake. Oh, really close call there at Lake.
Woo!
Christ.
That's unbelievable. The speeds here we're looking at on surface streets here. While he's hard on the brakes right now, he's got an intersection set now to turn left turn. This is going to be on Catalina.
That speedometer adds a lot, dude.
And it might be running out of steam here. He's got to be bailing. He's right under us, Mike, my side. Bailing out.
He's
There's the
bailed.
passenger. There's the driver with the hands out. And he's going to go right down the passenger. Those units right there are going to go after the passenger. The driver has pretty much said enough's enough. I've had it.
Bam.
And he's down on the ground. This is Catalina
Got him.
Avenue and Colorado Boulevard.
I think I saw 2 get out the other side, right?
I saw at least one. I thought I just saw one, but maybe. Does look like the back door's open too. The cops looks like they got them too. Well, that's all off camera. I wonder what they're doing off camera down there.
Driver at gunpoint.
Yeah,
I'm sure they're very polite with how they're handling this. Look, all that just having me off camera.
I missed it. What's up?
I wonder how that stayed off camera down there.
Time for the baton massage.
You know, just make sure. I'm sure it was by the book custody. It wasn't. You didn't take an ass whooping for making me chase y'all over town or anything like that. I'm sure they didn't do that. It's not guaranteed that you're gonna get your ass whooped when you get caught by the police doing some shit like this or anything.
He put his hands behind the back.
So I got sent a link earlier of
had it. He was at a high rate of speed on the one.
What was that?
It was the game over in Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah. There they go, busted. Anyway, go ahead, doctor.
So, I was shown a link from Jimmy Dore.
Putting into
he was trying to say that they had clips of a police officer in Minnesota.
Oh fuck! They got guns on this guy. By the way, they're making him lay down. Sorry, I had to break in there. But yeah, you said Jimmy Dore. Sorry, go ahead.
He was going off at the police. First of all, doing the equivalent of stolen valor by saying all his family and friends were police, and then saying that he had footage of what they said was a police officer in Minneapolis breaking windows. And is that true? I mean, what I'd seen, the dude's wearing a mask. He's got like a hoodie on. How do they know that he's police? Jimmy Dore's not a unknown individual, right? What's he doing?
They don't actually have any proof of that. They just there's a wild internet theory going around that the guy that was wearing all black with the black umbrella was a cop.
But they don't have any proof, right?
Yeah, they're just spreading it. They don't have any proof. They're just trying to incite people.
Yeah, and so and Jimmy Dore's just allowed to get away with promulgating it even further. What's the deal there? Surely he has to have some editorial control, right?
This guy's getting worked over. I did play a little Bad Boys in the background. You guys couldn't hear it though. It was low. It was it was tastefully done. As is everything on the Killstream. Let's take some callers. What do you think? We got like 2,500 watching us or so or more. Shout out to Killstream Uncut over on YouTube. Quad, go. Lightning round. Wow. Oh, that was loud.
Oh, sorry, hold on.
Why am I hearing myself? That's not right.
Can you hear yourself?
Nope. I'm okay now. Go.
Okay. Hey, I got a little anecdote for you about how Andy Ray Swirsky radicalized me. So, you hear it?
Oh, you're welcome.
So it all started 2016, 2017. The election happened. I really didn't give a shit about politics. I didn't know anything about it. Like, I thought it was kind of funny Trump won, but like I didn't really care. And so
that's most people, by the way. Also, looting reported in St. Louis right now. I'll look for some shit there. Go ahead, caller.
Yeah, so I was, watching my H3 videos back then, and one came up. It was like feminists think the air conditioner is sexist. It's a funny video. And first suggestion was Andy Worski. Same shit. Feminists think air conditioner is sexist. So I click on that and I watched it. It's a good video. And so I started watching some more. So watching him, another shit that comes suggestion. Your Gavin McGinnis's, your Ben Shapiro's and shit. Once all the good people got banned off YouTube, I was like, you know what? What was that guy on Bloodsports that was really funny? Oh yeah, Nick Fuentes. So I started watching him, and now here we are. And
you're deep into it. By that point,
Andy
it was too far.
Andy Worski is the reason why my family thinks I'm a racist.
Are you a racist? By the way, this is St. Louis. This is pretty nasty footage out of St. Louis. I'm gonna see if I can get a live stream. Why would they call you racist though?
I just say what Nick Fuentes says. I don't think
That's what.
racist.
Is that what happened? Okay, fuck you. Get out of here.
I blame Andy.
Thank you for calling in.
You're welcome,
I appreciate it. See what your game is there. Fuck off. Argon Jerry 69.
Channel.
Yeah, Argon's Jerry 69. You're on the question. Go ahead.
Hey, am I on? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, first off, I wanted to do this. Martin Luther King will be pissed off right now.
I'm glad you did
agree?
that. Yeah, I think so. Probably.
Yeah. Man,
he'd be pissed off. He wasn't getting paid off this. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Ain't no way.
Go ahead,
man.
Go ahead.
But all these like lootings and shit over in Manhattan are freaking me out. I can't believe they're on Fifth Avenue. I've seen videos of them going into the Microsoft store. They're in Macy's now. They set a fire in front of it. That shit is insane to me.
Well, I would just add, like, so a lot of my time in the last few months just been chasing down and calling out people that I think are trying to grift off this pandemic, right? And there's one individual who's in New York right now, and we constantly poke fun at him for basically calling tiny little dude, but he literally been calling online for armed insurrection and was basically wanting women and children out on the streets. And he's now got his wish, and I can absolutely assure you that he, after all his calls for civil unrest, is absolutely shitting it, as I bet many are who have wished for this type of thing in the past, right? What you guys call boogaloo.
They're gonna start apprehending people after all.
I don't use
all
that
is
word.
said and
Vice Media said I can't use that word anymore. So,
oh really?
Yeah, I can't do that anymore. But
Can you use Ooga Boogaloo?
No, I don't use that. That only super chatters use that. I don't. I just speak very calmly. I never make any off-color comments or anything like that because I want to just play by the book.
Respectable.
Yeah, you know. Have to be respectful.
In the comments, someone says internet. Paul Cottrell, person I'm speaking about, and in your comments on Chill.
All right.
Killstream.
Okay. Oh yeah. See, I don't have the YouTube comments pulled up. I had them pulled up earlier. I was trying to put up a thing to show that we're watching the St. Louis live feed right now. There's a fire burning in the street. That was some of the stuff that we'd seen in that tweet. But that was a video. This is a live feed of St. Louis right here. But yeah, I don't know why this is not showing up, by the way. But anyway, yeah, go ahead, Doctor. Sorry, I go ahead and finish up. I'm trying to make this show up too on the screen.
I was just speaking to the people about the people that have called for civil unrest, called for Black Lives Matter have been engaged in this type of activity before. And Sam Ferguson, Black Lives Matter
Yeah, I would say this is an escalation of the types of things we've seen before. I think that's fair to say for sure. Yeah.
And well, you know, I don't know what people are expecting when they call for armed insurrection and revolution, but this is kind of what it looks like, and it just gets exponentially more worse than this the further it goes along, right? And what you end up like Libya, Syria, or you know, any of those other countries where you know, the rule of law breaks down.
The rule of law broke down in the United States, it would look a lot like Syria because you've got so many different interest groups and ethnic groups.
And
kind of
I mean,
like
you think about it this way. Yeah, well, I mean, you think about it this way: the Northeast, like every region of the United States, is completely different. If civil order completely fell apart, you'd have like immediate, rapid balkanization.
And I dread the day that happens, because right now the Ching Chongs are just rubbing their hands at this, right? Where this is taking all the focus off what they've done, and they will continue to pump out their propaganda. And it doesn't matter that they weld people into tower blocks or anything. People will lap it up, especially if they can sort of harm the United States in any way.
By the way, chat seizing on the Ching. I don't know the Ching Chong. I'm not sure what you meant with it, but no. Thank you, Argon. Don't laugh. I don't know what you're talking about. Get out of here. Thank you for calling in. Fed Zeppelin, you better work this time.
My bad. Mike, can you hear me?
Yeah.
That's still one of the greatest fucking screen names, Fed Zeppelin.
It is pretty good. I have to give credit. That's the only reason. If your name wasn't Fed Zeppelin, I would have never brought you back in. That's 1,000% true. Go.
Did you see? So you know the horse chase thing that happened the other day?
I saw a little bit about it. Yeah.
There's actually one, like he has a video where it's him from his first person view on that fucking horse, and it's got to be the best thing since car chases. But only you can be this fucking hyped that all the shit's going on, and now we're all into car chases. So well done on that one, Ralph. But
that's kind of been a thing. You know what? If we see a good car chase during the Killstream again, we're gonna turn it on. I don't give a fuck if there's riots going on or what. But I think that's been established now. How fun is it to watch car chases just live? I mean,
you fucking got me last night, man. I was about to fall asleep. And then,
dude, that was it. The whole show was like, you know, for an hour or so, you know, it's kind of recapping. A couple things happened. Portland popped off, and then a fucking car chase. I was like, oh shit, car chase, yes. And then that fishtail, it was so good last night, the chase that we saw too.
No fucking kidding, man. But you know what the people want. But also, can we call that horse guy Jamal Revere? Like, I think that's a pretty good one.
I think we should. I think we have to now at this point.
Not gonna get any better. Sunset me.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you calling in.
One if by land, two if by sea.
Cocaine, butane, and Rogaine. You're back on the Killstream. Go ahead, sir.
Good evening, gentlemen. How are you tonight?
I'm great. I'm fantastic. I'm fabulous, actually.
Fantastic.
That's amazing. Who said thick boys don't have endurance? Buddy, 10 hours a day you've been streaming for fucking 2 weeks.
But hey, yeah, anyway, I won't get vulgar. Not right now. Anyway, go ahead. Yeah, I can go.
Admirable. You guys are killing it. You guys are killing it. I'm just curious. You know, I'm up here in the Great White North, and believe it or not, the wonderful people of color have actually taken to the street here as well. And it's just interesting. You know, there's that old adage that we have up here. When you guys get a cough, we get a cold. And you know, it's fucking it's interesting to see how unrest down south eventually always somehow finds its way up here. And yeah, what else can I say, man? I mean, you know, born and raised.
If you Yankees would just stop fucking with us, I mean, there would be no problems. Anyway, no, I'm just kidding. Go ahead. Not really.
Yeah. And I just have to say, ironically, just an interesting little side note here. The city of Toronto stopped releasing crime data by race. And they stopped doing this several years ago.
Toronto,
and the reason was...
Yeah, that's right. You're in Toronto. You're a super Yankee then.
Buddy.
You're sub-Yankee. Subhuman. What is even lower than a Yankee? I don't even know.
I can't figure it. But anyway, so they stopped releasing crime data by race because, you know, the proletariat was starting to notice a trend. 90% of the violent homicides were committed by black males. And they decided that they better stop releasing crime data by rate because God forbid someone, notices a trend or something. That would be horrific. Anyways, I'll bid you guys adieu. Thank you for the endless entertainment.
We love
you guys are all
Canada.
phenomenal.
Thank you so
Take
much.
Care. Cheers.
We love Canada.
We do when they point out trends like that, right?
Love Canada. We love all Yankees who watch the Killstream for sure. We love them all. Lord to Shanks, Killstream, go.
Yo, what's going on, guys?
What's up?
What's up, buddy?
All right. All right. So on Twitter, we have some of these companies, like Microsoft, Sony, Call of Duty. They've all been putting out their little tweets.
Oh, yeah, I don't think we really showed them on the air, but yeah, I've seen them on Twitter. There's a ton of them, yeah.
So yeah, they're doing their thing, virtue signaling, all that shit. So what are we getting, guys? Are we getting Gamergate Part 2 or what? We getting Sargon to talk about this or what? We getting Donald Trump to tweet about this or what? Come on.
I don't know. I mean, would that be kind of cool? Not really.
I wish. No.
Actually, you know what? It wouldn't be cool, but it would be hilarious. So I hope that it happens. I hope that Donald Trump, all I want him to tweet out is Gamergate, #Gamergate, or like hashtag Gamergate 2 or some shit like that. That's all he needs to tweet out. Or Gamers Rise Up, #Gamergate or something.
Gamers Rise Up. That's what I'm talking about.
Gamers Rise Up, Trump 2020, Gamers Rise Up, Trump 2020, #Gamergate. What would they do?
Am I right in thinking?
Oh
sorry, Ruffles. Am I right in thinking that it was this show that had Sargon had on, and you all pulled him apart over game? Was this show?
That was this program.
That was this very program,
great.
sir. Yeah. That was us.
That I did not know.
We've been trying to make it happen every day since, so we'll see.
That was so Metica as well, right? That's how I know him.
Yeah.
His little video that he put out.
He was on here. He was on that show too. Yeah. I remember that day. Sargon messaged me that day early in the morning. He said, "All right, I want to talk. Let's do it." I'd been calling him out for months. We had just come off the heel stream, which eventually got us kicked off YouTube later on. And he said, "Okay, I want to talk, but it's got to be today." And all this shit. And I was like, I think he wanted to be on his channel or something at first. I don't remember. And then I thought, I don't know, Carl. It's kind of weird that you just hit me up out of the blue and you want to talk. That's kind of fucked up. I don't know. It's kind of my senses are going off that this might not be right. He's like, "No, I swear, it's cool." And then he didn't want to tell me what it was about. And I said, "Nah, man, what do you mean? You're just going to spring it on me on air? Like, what are you trying to drop some type of hit piece on me or something? You know what I mean?
What's your
like, what are you trying to do, man? Just tell me what's up. I don't mind having you on, of course. I wanted to have you on anyway, but like, I don't like this gay.
It's like, what's your scheme?
Yeah, I don't like this. I can't tell you what it's about, and we can just talk regularly, or if you have something you want to talk about, well, tell me what it's about. Like, I don't know. Anyway, but then he came on the air, and what he wanted to talk about was Gamergate 2.
Right. So I've seen the clips, and I've just now made the connection that
also Officer Down, Madison Avenue, New York City.
Oh, that's not good.
So I'll pull that up, but yeah, go ahead, Doctor.
Yeah, I was just saying it just clicked now that that's what was. I'd always considered it a Metica clip, but now that's where I've seen it. But it was.
All right, hold on one sec. There's sound coming from somewhere on my computer, and I can't find it. Oh, okay.
You're watching video just into our newsroom on a fourth night of massive protests in downtown Portland. That from our crew.
Sorry. The Portland broadcast broke back in live, and I'm just like, I have so many live feeds up.
And you forgot to mute. Yeah, you forgot to mute your tab.
Yeah, and it was so loud I couldn't hear anything. By the way, Portland is popping off too. It looks. I told you Portland was gonna possibly be one of those spots. Let me pull up the. How many tabs? Now I don't know what the officer's down of, or if he's been shot or whatever. This is in New York City, Madison Avenue. The clip I'm about to pull up. Let me pull it up and play that right now. Now he's moving a little bit, I think. Right, he moved towards the end, I think. Oh, let me see. Oh, he doesn't look good though. That
it's
was
an officer shot.
I don't know. Officer down.
I thought he was moving a little bit.
Yeah, I thought he was moving towards the end. Injured on Madison, yeah. But yeah, go ahead. I don't want to show Chong's evil face. But I'll show the video that he stole from somebody else anyway.
Oh, is that the officer down, Lennon?
No, this is a different one. Small business owner in New York fires his gun at looters. I'm just gonna play that on my own. Don't worry about that.
لا تشوفه لا حول ولا
Oh shit.
ها دوق
Yeah.
عن كفر جزاه عن كفر جزاه
So
خرجهم
where
من
you have
الداخل
the
داخل
feed on car chases, it looks like they're mass arrest. A whole bunch.
Oh, on the car chase?
Yeah, I mean, it's the same stream that I've just let playing, but...
Dude, you gotta... No, you know what? Portland is looking insane right now.
Not surprising, to be honest.
No, it's not really. Oh, is this where they beat the guy? Oh, yeah, we saw that. Tucker showed that. Portland has a huge contingency, actually, out there. I'll put this live feed in there. I think, yeah, it's up on the whole screen now, though. Let me throw it in the live looks chat. That's the Portland. Okay. Lord to Shanks, go ahead. Finish up your call, man. By the way, St. Louis still on the screen. That's
no problem, guys. I'm done. Don't worry. Hold on. All right. Everybody have a good night. It was nice talking to you guys, and stay safe out there.
Thank
you too, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah, my advice, just don't go out there. I don't know right now why people would.
Unless you need sneakers, in which case, get the fuck out there now.
It's a great time to do that. Let's see. Will Heron, you're on the Killstream now. You had some type of altercation, apparently.
Dude, things got a little bit wild here in El Paso. People screaming, yelling. Definitely had the old camera going, but I need to know, does anybody know where I check my white privilege? Because I don't know where to put that. It's been a while.
No, wait. No, wait, what happened, Will?
I was told multiple times that I have a little bit too much white privilege. So I need to
This is your,
oh, really? Hey, Will, how are you, man?
What's up, buddy?
By the way, this is him, right? This is him right here. Warski, me and you, we got to go to El Paso, dude. We'll have
God. Yeah, definitely.
We have to. Look at his face. That's Will.
Yeah, man. I was surrounded by protesters. I was quite scared at that moment. I was right in the middle of it. They were screaming and yelling, going at it. Dudes like trying to fight me. Like I watched this guy spit on a police officer's riot shield, and then like this girl came up and like wiped it off and apologized. Like it was intense. Officers were hit with bottles. They released tear gas. People running and screaming. Watched this dude like jump in a cop's face and was holding an M4 and like tried to fight him because like he didn't have guns. Dude, it was super intense. I got that video. If you want to use the link, it's
we gotta play the video.
It was insane. It's 20 minutes away, so I can give you the.
Oh, whoa, man, so long. Okay, yeah. Where's the video? Hold on. Let me see.
Yeah, I'm gonna dip out for the bathroom again, guys.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right,
no worries, bud.
Let's see the video. What you put it on? Where is the video, Will?
Should be in show links.
Okay, the one. Is it on Twitter?
No, I think it's the one that's on Facebook. If you go a little further up. Yeah, right.
I see it. Okay, tell me where to go. Let's just hit the main spots because there's still. It looks like some shit might pop off in Portland soon.
So go to 635, and I'll show you the girl wiping off the spit from the officer's shield, and then she like talks to me about how that's not El Paso. We don't do things like that. Like it was intense. 635.
All right, let's go to 635 then. How about 6? Yeah, okay, I'm there. 635. Right.
Protecting themselves. They're here on the headquarters property. See, we're right here. Right there.
Someone spit on this officer's shield, and this lady just cleaned it off. Why did you do that, man?
She talks a little bit. You can barely hear her though.
Is she part of the? Is she part of the hotties? The hotties of the riot brigade?
Not terrible looking.
We've been talking about that, putting together an article with the hotties of the riot 2020.
Fuck,
it looks like she's could be part of the riot bays. It looks like she's part of the, yeah.
Oh, dude, there's a
not just the riot bays, but not riot bays only, but also reporters, just any hot pussy, regardless, doesn't matter what they're doing.
Yeah, just anyone that
11:30. This dude like tries to start shiving me.
Yeah.
I think this guy is like either Antifa or
cop.
like, was
it doesn't
brought in
matter.
out of
Just
nowhere.
hot chicks wherever they are. What? Wait, what?
11:30. 11:30 is this dude that like
Okay,
wants to like take a fight with me.
All right,
Like kind of gets in my face and like backs off. It was a trip.
Fuck. Go to 11. Fuck. Where am I at? God damn it. Can I get there? Go to 11:29. That's where I'm gonna go. I'll hit it right now.
Oh yeah.
I'm listening.
The day before. Hey, bro, you the motherfucker sitting there like saying, hold on. You're the one sitting there saying, you the one saying disrespectful that there was no American flag on your live stream, right?
No.
Wait, hold
No.
on. Now your voice sounds real similar.
I'm bringing up a really
It's not. He's like blowing up.
I'm listening.
Okay, so why don't you guys report
Get all of y'all.
installed puppet Heather Wilson, who now runs UTEP, and how the day before she refused to testify before Congress.
You see that one guy on the screen?
I didn't know about this.
To implicate
He was
Woody
not
Hunt
from El Paso.
and
This is some
hunt
like
military
random dude
communities.
that just kind of went off on him. But like
She refused to
You know
implicate
what I'm
Woody
saying?
Hunt and hunt military communities. They are about to bankrupt the city. They are about to bankrupt the city. You guys sit by and do nothing.
He's playing it.
Why? Why have
All
you
right,
not
let me
reported
go.
on?
Let me pause that. Where else do we go, Will?
Go to 1450, and this lady's like screaming at me about snipers being pointed at us.
1449. Let's go there. Ready?
Hey, no.
Questioning us and then questioning why they were covering their
Yeah, she's like screaming and yelling at me about like
Because they don't talk.
And I'm telling her like
May I ask
I'm
you that
scared
question?
too. And she's
About
like,
their
"Now we
concerns
all
in
in
the
there
crowd."
for our life. That's not who brings kids to a protest. You know what I'm
They
saying?
don't have to.
They don't have to
The police officer
brings kids to a riot.
I hope they don't.
And like, and see those officers, they were actually pushed
No.
back further towards the
Where is-
headquarters. Like,
Now, where else? Where else do we go? I got a speed run through it. What else we got?
that's right, brother. You know, we get done. You know what? Just get the ladder. It's all good. I just want to kind of show you some of the crazy stuff and like
the
I was
picture.
stuck in
The
there.
picture is with the best. Like, oh my god, that's a pretty good pic. I have to say. Let me see if I can. Look at the look.
I was so scared.
Wow.
Look at yeah, you look totally afraid. Get out of here. Thank you for calling in, Will
Man. Guys, be
Heron.
careful. Have a
Thank
good
you,
night.
man. You too.
See you,
man.
Will. You have to visit him, right?
Thank you. Yeah,
you
we
should
have
visit
to.
him.
Man, you
in
go
the
to El
future.
Paso?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Fuck yeah, man. That'd be great
Dude.
times.
Live like kings in El Paso. Holy shit.
I'm down.
All right.
No IRL though. No IRL.
No. That's forbidden.
That's gonna be private. We'll show you any footage we film later.
Yeah. Oh shit! What are they cutting down the flags in Portland? What's going on here?
The American flag. That is
Let's
the
tune
American
back
flag.
into Portland. I just put it in the
At
live
Pioneer
looks.
Square.
You looking there?
Pretty
It
positive
should
that
be.
guy is sitting on top of the Starbucks.
Chat,
Yeah,
calm
the
down.
last
No
one.
And he has a
IRL.
knife.
No IRL.
We're not doing IRL. Chill out. No.
I never. Don't even
At least
expect
it
it.
seems like he's trying. He's cutting down.
Ninja Genie, Blind
Never
Hobo
again.
Joe
Holding
says
up the
support the
American
retort.
flag.
Thank you, Blind Hobo Joe. Thank
Largely,
you.
It seems like we're hearing people cheering.
I will read all these.
And you can see some objects.
Also,
start to fly.
Worski's gonna take it over around 1 or a little bit
I just
after.
heard from the booth. Can you
We're
guys
not gonna
say
go
that
all
one more
night. We've already been going 4 hours or
Oh,
so.
thank
at
you.
this
So,
point.
I'll probably book it out here
boo
around
as well,
12:30 to
definitely,
get ready for
Yeah,
my thing.
that makes sense.
And,
Like I said,
I'll do a little. I'll do a little
that we're
intro
seeing.
and pick
You
it
know,
up.
we've had
Yeah,
these
but I'll
I'll finish up
at
around
12:45.
1. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
Perfect. But I'll have a little intro and a bunch of stuff I want to talk about from the earlier parts of the riots, and then we're gonna be up till 5 to 6 a.m. All night, keeping up to date with everything.
Basically,
So-
what we did last night, let me turn this bitch down. What we did last night was just switch roles pretty much. So Worski did the early shift, and then I came on the overnight. So
we're switching up for today, right?
Worski's gonna have the overnight
why.
tonight. Yeah. Now this is Portland. They were cutting down some flag there. I don't know. Let's take some more callers. Doctor, you back? He's not back.
I don't think he's back yet.
All right. Mad Bull, go ahead. Mad Bull.
Bull, you there, buddy?
Angry.
No, not even joking, Ralph. When I took phone calls for the first time yesterday, I'm like, I know how he feels now.
Man.
And I mean, I know what. Plus, so I know also, you know, these people have to wait for a while, and sometimes, I know how that goes too. And we don't have a call screener or whatever, and you know, to make sure everybody's ready and that type of stuff. So, you know, I know how it goes, and I've called into shows before too and waiting. By the way, there's something else going on here. Oakland, some type of chase going on in Oakland. Can we pull that up? Here goes the feed and live looks. I just happened to
chase. Where?
I just happened to randomly pull that up. Yeah. Let me turn it up for a sec.
I do apologize, guys. I've got to look after some kids as well.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. No, that's all good. Yeah, let me go ahead and let you get a final, you know, if you need to go. I know it's getting late. You know, if you want to get a final.
No. It's actually just mid-afternoon.
Oh,
they
you're
are
good?
fed now.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're
good.
in Japan. Okay. You were just saying that's why you were gone. By the way, we're looking at Oakland right now. And they're chasing somebody there too. That's also in California, more northern part of California. But,
well, I spent 6 years in San Francisco. That was some time ago.
I think this guy. Oh no, this guy just got doused. Hold on, let's.
Ooh, got fucked up.
With pepper spray. That's a clip there.
I saw this.
Did you see that?
I just saw Keemstar posted it a few minutes ago. I was laughing.
I put it on live looks. I meant to put it in show links, but whatever.
Yeah, we're in live looks right now.
Yeah, so this guy walks up. Let me play it.
Shit.
He's just walking up to police talking shit, and the police officer just walks over and sprays him right in the face, like continuously with the mace too. Oh fuck! Didn't they hit him with like a flashbang in the face?
Ooh, God!
Hold on, watch that again, dude. Holy shit!
That's fucking crazy. That's fucking nuts, dude.
That's excessive.
Yeah, the last part was excessive.
The last part was excessive.
Oh my God! Holy shit, dude!
Wow, dude. By the way, I'm linking my channel in the chat for the riots after 1 a.m. Till 5 a.m. So you could follow me right there on Subculture.
Damn, dude. Chad said fucking based. I don't know. That was fuck it. All right, let me read some of these over on Entropy. Let's see. Oh fuck. Dyslexia I have says, I have never heard the idea that the virus could penetrate the blood-brain barrier and affect neuron function. Does the guest believe they know more about the virus and why there's such a strong response?
It's well, the original SARS we knew was an opportunistic pathogen of the central nervous system. I think the argument right now is how much gain of function they put into it for technologies to do with nanotech with respect to recording from brain. And my suspicion is that they were getting ready to trial in primates the tech, so they needed a vector to get into the brain, and so you can infect via the olfactory bulbs. So that's why people are complaining of the loss of sense of smell. That's quite a common.
That's how it gets into the limbic system.
Yep, yeah. And so once in there, all bets are off. You're shunting those networks, especially with respect to impulse, and that's what I think a lot. Like I say, if you're just watching the cop shoot someone in the face with what looked like a CS canister, I don't know what that was, but it's not just the people doing the looting. It's everyone's potentially been transfected with it, and these asymptomatics that they say that don't have any problem, we're not sure about that right now, right? Because if there is this central component, it attacking the nervous system, like I say, we don't. There's many unknowns. And the fact they went and arrested Lieber from Harvard very early on, I think is a big indicator as to what happened. And plus the killing of the associate professor at Pittsburgh as well. Because
the doctor and I were talking about that while trying to, work through the microphone issue.
So the that group basically published a paper a week ago that basically says, so already there's a join between the two protein backbones of the spike protein on the virus. What they've found is there's like another insert before that linkage, and once the spike protein is cleaved, meaning breaking it in half as it tries to get into the cell, it encodes for cobra toxin and rabies neurotoxin. So, and like I say, someone from that laboratory got shot in the chest and face a few weeks ago, and the person that shot him was found down the road with an attempted suicide. But then he had links to the Pittsburgh Chinese school, and I would put money on it being the CCP trying to get information.
All right, let me see here. Life in Hell says that photo of Biden taking a knee in the black church is the exact same as the poor little white guy cover. Also, you should have Dr. Edward Dutton on someday. Cheers, legends. Thank you, sir. It has been another amazing night. I don't know how else to say it. Gorgoth says down, left, up, left, X, R2, R1, L2, L1, cheat activated, pedestrians riot. Dyslexia I have. Oh, that was underrated. Dyslexia I have says Bibble signs off for the night, and 30 minutes later we were watching a high-speed car chase. Coincidence? No, perhaps not. Let me check Stream Elements. Then I'll go through D-Love. Let's see here. I think we got a couple on Stream Elements. Let's see. Billy F.U. says, great guess, Ralph. Didn't know Kaz was a doctor. Could you ask him to check this pain I got in my balls for me? Thanks. He's joking about somebody else that comes on that has a similar accent to you. Taco King says, a question for the doctor. What advice can you give for someone who is paranoid about the coronavirus?
Mask up. Them telling you not to wear masks, mistake, and just limit contact. You have to. We have to adapt to the virus. You can't just hide from it. So, despite all its gain of function, things like cobra toxins and rabies toxins, your immune system can learn to come to terms with it, as we've seen many people recover already. So it's not like it's I would say it wasn't designed as a weapon. I think it was designed as an intermediary step for gain of function in neurons in the brain for next generation brain phase.
All right, let's see. Where am I at? Okay. Otaku King says a question. Oh, I already read that. Okay, I think I've caught up on all the Stream Elements. Let me make sure. Okay, now back to D Live. I did miss a few on D Live because it refreshed, so I apologize if you missed. Like, it was like 3 or 4 way earlier, so I apologize. Dan Bigfoot says, does the doc believe in ethnic biological weapons? I mean, it seems like he does, but if you want to answer that, go ahead.
Well, we know from say this statistics from UK, it does seem to affect the African community most, followed by Indian, and then followed by whites. Then the least affected are Chinese, but that's just data from the UK. The idea of race-specific weapons has been something that they're basically considered untenable because people just have such a cross mix that you're likely to take out your own, even if you don't intend to. So, I mean, you can weight them in a particular direction, but they wouldn't. I would say being able to. How would you make the United States? It would be impossible, right? Because you've got so many cultures mixing.
I'm seeing some clips out of the Bronx. Give me a sec. Cop attacked in the Bronx. The SBA is the SPA NYPD. I want to make sure I get. Hold on.
Oh, is Bronx getting in on the action now?
No,
I knew he wouldn't be able to resist it for long.
The sergeants, it's the Sergeants Benevolent Association. That's why I was trying to make sure. I knew it was a police advocacy association. NYPD, a cop attacked in the Bronx. Let me pull that up on Live Looks. Okay, give me a sec. Put it in the right screen here. I'll change tabs to. Okay, let's play that right now. Oh, fuck.
Oh, my.
Big sucker, fuck 12.
You look at the cop tactic wrong. Oh, man.
So that was in the Bronx, and then there was another clip. The reason I started looking at the Bronx was because of this, and this was 31 minutes ago. I don't have a live feed into the Bronx right now, though. That's the only thing. I'm gonna see if I can find that. But 31 minutes ago in the Bronx, looks like a war zone. This guy says. Let's play it. Fires everywhere, by the way.
Why that?
Bronx Bloggers America right here.
This is dead on my block too.
That Bronx Bloggers America.
Shit right now. Oh, that shit burning, bro. Oh, I gotta go home.
All right, now that was the Bronx there, according to reports from Twitter. Okay, let's keep going. The Good Doctor's awesome. Rufus T says. Hank Scorpio says, Ralph, they attacked the Richmond for Daughters of the Confederacy. Yes, they did. That's true. And the History and Culture Museum here, which is a really good museum, and it's right next to the Virginia Fine Arts Museum, which is like one of my favorite museums ever, especially for this size of city. They have a statue of Caligula in there. I mean, it's a really cool place, especially for this size city. And so I don't know if they defaced the Fine Arts Museum, but they defaced the History and Culture Museum next door. The funny thing about the History and Culture Museum, I went to it recently with my ex-wife, and this was like maybe a year ago or so. And they go to great pains to, represent the quote unquote black experience and all that. And to, it's not some, Confederacy cheering ground or some shit. That's not even what the museum is. So the fact that they would fuck with that, and I don't know, it's just pathetic, honestly. It shows you that it's not about any reality. They're attacking the cultural, history and heritage of the country, and I think that's fuck that.
Well, they're burning American flags.
I have no sympathy for that at all, honestly, Gator. Anyway, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, they're burning American flags, defacing American monuments. It's not just about slavery and the Confederacy or whatever. It's about hating America, period.
Yep.
They look at George Washington and they think of George Washington in the same vein that they think of Stonewall Jackson. They don't see a distinction. And that's what people have to remember. So when they're tearing down Confederate monuments and shit, and all these idiots are cheering about that, just remember they're coming for Jefferson and Lincoln next.
By the way, here's another clip. Cryptomaniac 101 on Twitter. Just in, protests in DC are hitting next level as rioters rush people's homes. Let's play that clip right now. Oh shit, they do appear to be doing that.
They're going inside someone's home?
Yeah.
Messed up.
No.
Messed
What
up.
are we looking at?
No.
It's in Live Looks.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of rioters now breaking into people's houses now.
Yeah, that looks like houses, right? Yeah,
Yep,
well
that's
done.
kind of
Well done, all those people calling for this. Well done.
Yeah, that was pretty good coverage there. All right, let's keep going. Clownway, go.
Hey, it's your boy, Clownway.
All right, Clownway. I don't even.
Yeah.
What's up?
I
It's your boy, Clownway. I don't even know you. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
called in for like a year because I lost my password to the Discord.
Wait, your boy Clownway. I'm gonna too many brain cells. Did you actually?
Called in was Easter of.
Fuck.
Yeah,
well,
but I. Fuck off. Yeah, Chicago. In Chicago North Side, we got a some dummies just tried to break in the most populated street in Lincoln Park, and then just booked it and threw their shit on the ground. If you search Twitter for Fullerton Clark.
All right, let me see if I can find it then. Fullerton Park, you say?
Fullerton Clark, Clark.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, attempted looting New Balance. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, the video from like somebody on a high rise.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Okay, let's play that. 1027 attempted looting New Balance on Clark and Fullerton. Got into red sedan with the Uber-like logo on upper passenger side of front windshield. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, you see the video?
Well, I think I do. That's what I was asking. Yeah, I'll play it. I can pull it up. But yeah, go ahead. Finish up your call.
Yeah, that's all we got going on the north side. Honestly, compared to the south side of Chicago, the north side is not only completely eventless, but also everybody just said fuck curfew and they're just wandering around. Yeah.
Yeah, there they are running out. Yeah, I wonder why that is. By the way, they dropped most of everything that they looted, so it didn't appear to be too fruitful. Thank you, Clownway.
Yep.
I think he was offended, Gator.
You didn't remember? Yeah, you didn't remember his bed. I'd be a little offended too.
What the fuck? It was a year ago. What the fuck? What do you mean?
Yeah, what the hell?
I didn't remember. I don't remember a lot of shit from a year ago. Thank God I don't, or I wouldn't be able to fucking go on. What are you talking about?
I blacked it all out.
Shit. Thank
God
I
the
don't.
correct brain cells.
Yeah.
Look, I want to remember that shit for. Especially not gonna remember Clownway. The fuck?
Miami, what was that? I don't remember I never went to Miami. What are you talking about? Remember that?
All that shit. All right.
Never entered the state of Florida. Blind
Hobo Joe says, history major here. People who destroy history deserve to be taken out. These people are animals. I couldn't agree more, to be honest with you. They deserve to be stopped. I'll say that.
History is precious. It's something that you can't get back once it gets destroyed.
The Ice Griffin says, Rona making the African Americans riot, brain damage from physical strenuous like running, but not full speed running. You know what I mean? Like just kind of. Anyway,
jogging.
Yes, yeah. I think that's one of the terms. Mexican Cheese says, "Is the virus degenerative or does it hit a wall?"
We don't know yet. So there's been studies done on what they call organoids, which are sort of prototype brains that they build from stem cells. And what we do know, or what those studies show, is that it dysregulates the framework, so the actin-myosin framework. And in the handout I sent you, it's in there. I mean, I would maybe suggest when the Marines have quelled everything a week or two, I'll go through it. And I think what I've been trying to do is reach like a younger audience that wants to listen to this kind of thing, and playing a straight peg neuroscientist. But I don't have to because I'm not employed by any.
Yeah, you could, kind of be a little more freewheeling about
Yeah.
it. Yeah. Let's keep going. I'll read all these. Max Hall says, excellent guest, fascinating information. Rufus T says, when should we be looking for the second? Wait, hold on. I think I read some of these. Let me see. Didn't I read that? when should we be looking for the second?
Real
You're
quick?
You're gonna get ready. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, no. I was gonna say, well, yeah, I'm gonna get ready, but Bo Black's made a video about Yo Mama calling.
Oh man, you know what?
Right?
By the way, we
Yeah.
have to get Augie or Bo Blacks or both on tomorrow because the Yo Mama guy's been making a complete fool out of himself, and
It's
the
so
only reason
good,
I
eh?
haven't gotten to cover it, the only reason I haven't gotten to cover it is because we've been doing
Right.
riots again tonight, or whatever, unrest tonight, maybe not full riots tonight at least, and then we also had the doctor here, so I had no time for that, but we're definitely gonna cover it. Let's put that in here. Maybe we'll still play tonight. We have to finish Tucker still too, though, so probably
It's
not
48
tonight.
minutes.
Yeah, we'll have to hit that up tomorrow
It's
night.
massive. But everyone go check out my channel. I'll be on in about 10 minutes starting in the intro. We have a shit ton of videos, and I'll be keeping my eye out on all the live stuff tonight. Thank you very much, Ralph. Good
Thank you,
job in the
man.
last few days. Nice meeting you, Kevin and Sea Gator. All right.
You're
I'll talk to
welcome.
y'all later.
All right, bud.
Right.
Thank you,
Bye,
man.
guys.
You have a good one, Worski.
Peace. Thanks.
All right, let's keep going. Chauvinist says, I hope the cops go hog wild. Dan Bigfoot says, Turner Diaries was a prophecy. Anti-racism rallies. Honk honk. 2219 says, crazyshit.com, boys. One hell of a riot video. Content consumer says, COVID make you crazy. Checks out to me. Dorado, Texas says, is this the OJ Chase? Content consumer says, Medicare COVID streams had mentions of brain damage. Based Alaska says, please bring me on. I did. You didn't say anything. Terry J says, hi, doctor. Would you have rather met Adolf Hitler or Prince?
Well, that's a tough one.
The singer Prince.
For the sake of the channel, say Prince.
Yeah, I mean, Prince was pretty. I mean, he was talented, though, at least. Dixie Reynes says, I disavow all FedEx posting. Chauvinist says, Andy, why am I getting on your channel? God damn it. I keep missing that. Asking him about that. It's not on purpose. I swear to God. Dumpster Guys, he says, still live and still based. Maximus the Merciful says, Doctor, what's your opinion on Eugene Gu? Is he a troll? Do you know that guy?
Gene Gu. No, not.
He's some weirdo on Twitter.
I don't know.
He's the Asian doctor that Medicare makes fun of all the time.
Oh, yeah, that guy. The one that was. Yeah, I don't know. I don't follow his tweets or anything, but I remember Medicare taking the mickey out of him because he was just saying it flu, and it's not just the flu. That's
all right. Let's keep going. Let's see. Gamergate 2, the literal boogaloo. Chauvinist says, Blind Hobo Joe says, support the retort with an Nzigini. I read that, but thank you. Killmoose Kills says, Andy should try IRL streaming. He'd be great at it. Maximus the Merciful says, COVID is an escaped attempt at curing AIDS for real. Blind Hobo Joe says, I already read that one. Thank you. Neil Moon says, RIP the museums and monuments. Sorry, Ralph, don't say that, but thank you. Dorado, Texas says, Dorado, Texas, friend of the show, definitely on that score. Doctor, let me go ahead and see you off. Go ahead and tell people where they can find you, sir.
So if you just search my name on YouTube, you'll come to my YouTube channel. I do stream every day at the moment as we're trying to get through all this nonsense, whether it be riots or COVID itself. And yeah, that's about the only place I really do. I do have a DLive channel as well, but same, search my name in DLive, Kevin McCairn, and spelling is right under the title of the stream. So congrats whoever did type that
I did that.
All right. So yeah, just search me there. I'd love to get my numbers up with respect to membership on it won't be too long before I get taken down off YouTube anyway, because I'm not holding back with respect to the things that I am saying. And if it's a funny meme, like joggers is funny, we'll take it as far as
they'll probably take you down for combating the narratives about coronavirus more so than they will making jogging jokes.
Every day it gets taken down, and I have to write in every day and say, I'm breaking it down scientifically, what's going on with respect to SARS, and it's what it is. I can't. I'm just go on.
No, I was just gonna say I wanted to get this out there. I just wanted to say I wanted to thank you for coming on the show. I know it was a weird night to be on, and we were kind of doing a lot of riot coverage, so we didn't get to hit everything that we thought we were gonna get to go over. But I just wanted to thank you again for coming on the show, and hopefully you could come back maybe in a more focused segment.
I'd be happy to come back, and I don't know if I know. Because I've taken a lot of my theme on the channel. I've just literally stole it outright from Metica, from Corona Chan, just to because I want to. The people you need to appeal to right now are the ones that might be susceptible to, the truth type websites, and there's a whole lot of misinformation being punched out by those people. And it's a constant battle to keep up with it, and if anything you can do to stop that and help stop the spread, if I could just get like one thing in is to say to people that it 99% is a gain of function virus, and keep that in mind, and also this most likely this intermediary between this gain of function neuron. So I would encourage everyone to keep an eye out for that type of technology, and just let's hope we can circle back round in a few weeks maybe and see where we are.
Definitely, sir. I thank you so. I was gonna say, thank you so much for coming on the show. Yeah, and I mean, obviously, we won't really know for a couple months, who's going to be right a few months down the line, see what's going on with, what's happening with the spread and all this and that. So definitely we'd like to have you back for sure to see, it could be, I don't know. We'll see how it turns out one way or the other. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I have the type of expertise you do, because I don't. But I wanted to I appreciate you coming on, and hopefully we can have you back in, I don't know, a month, 6 weeks or so, if you're down for it.
Sure. Yep. That was just my little boy in the background. So,
that's all right.
But it was a pleasure, and like I say, sort of off the cuff, right, with the riot. So
yeah, it was a I was a little discombobulated, but I think most of the chat enjoyed it. I enjoyed it as well. Dr. Kevin McCairn, thank you for coming on the Killstream, sir.
Yeah, you're more than welcome. Thank you very much.
I appreciate it. All right, this is GloomTube, Las Vegas, Nevada. That's the first time I've seen Las Vegas pop up, actually. Let me see. Let me look at this screen. Missouri, Los Angeles, Minneapolis again. Oh, not again. It looks pretty tame in Minneapolis right now, though. Let me see. They have music. But that's the feed. Las Vegas had a big crowd, but I haven't seen anything. They were just kind of marching on what we saw there, Gator. Still been a pretty eventful evening with the car chases and all that. What we do have to do is finish up that Tucker video, sir. Or are they going to kill me?
Oh, yeah, we do. I had completely forgotten.
I didn't forget. Not tonight. I've forgotten before. God damn it. Where is it, though? I didn't close it out.
See, now you gotta go through all 50 tabs and try to find it.
That's so fucked up. Oh my god. Such trash. Okay, I think I accidentally closed this. What happened?
Wow. Well, you're fucked now.
No, I'm not, because I'll just go to the history. I'll just do that. Click it. Oh, and I even started where I was left off. What are you talking about, Gator?
There you go.
You have to eat those words for once, sir. Here you go. Go to 12:27. Let's pick back up and finish this up. Then we'll get off the air for Warski. You ready?
Yep, let's go.
12:27 right now.
Conservative leaders joined the left's chorus, as if on cue. On Friday, as American cities were being destroyed by mobs, the Vice President of the United States refused to say anything specific about the riots we were watching on television. Instead, Mike Pence scolded America for its racism. Carly Fiorina, once a leading Republican presidential candidate, tweeted that, and we're quoting, "It's white America that now must see the truth, speak the truth, and act on the truth." Meanwhile, Kay Cole James, who is the president of the Heritage Foundation, that's the largest conservative think tank in the country, you may have sent them money, hopefully for the last time. K. Cole James wrote a long screed denouncing America as an irredeemably racist nation. Quote, how many times will protests have to occur? Got that? Have to occur. Like the rest of us caused this by our sinfulness. The message from our leaders on the right, as on the left, was unambiguous. Don't complain, you deserve what's happening to you. No one jumped in more forcefully or seemed angrier at America than former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley. Quote, tonight I turned on the news and I am heartbroken, Haley wrote. It's important to understand that the death of George Floyd was personal and painful for many. In order to heal, it needs to be personal and painful for everyone. But wait a second, you may be wondering, how am I, quote, personally responsible for the behavior of a Minneapolis police officer? I've never even been to Minneapolis, you may think to yourself. And why is some politician telling me I'm required to be upset about it? Those are all good questions. Nikki Haley did not answer those questions, explaining is not her strong suit. That would require thinking. What Nikki Haley does best is moral blackmail. During the 2016 campaign, she compared Donald Trump to the racist mass murderer Dylan Roof. How is Donald Trump similar to a serial killer? Nikki Haley never explained that. She wasn't trying to educate anyone. Her only goal was political advantage. Nikki Haley is exceptionally good at getting what she wants. She's happy to denounce you as a racist in order to get it. She just did. In this case, Nikki Haley's wish came true. The riots were indeed, quote, personal and painful for everyone. And then the pain kept increasing. 2 days after she wrote that, dozens of American cities had been thoroughly trashed, some destroyed. A country already on the brink of recession suddenly faced economic collapse. An already fearful population, locked down for months, had been thoroughly and completely terrorized. Mission accomplished. Let's hope Nikki Haley is pleased. We've now atoned. How did the Trump administration respond to the horrors going on around us? Well, yesterday morning, the country's national security advisor, Robert O'Brien, did a live interview from the White House lawn. Here's how it began.
First thing I want to say on behalf of the president, he said this to the family, but our hearts and prayers are going out to the Floyd family. We mourn with them and we grieve with them, and what happened there was horrific, and I can't even imagine what that poor family's going through as this video is played over and over again. That should have never happened in America, and it's a tragic thing. The president said that from the start, and we're with the family, and as the president said, we're with the peaceful protesters.
We're with the peaceful protesters, O'Brien announced. Really, can you be more specific about that? Who are you talking about exactly? Is it the people spitting foam as they scream, F the police? Is it the ones standing next to the arsonists doing nothing as they set fire to buildings? Is it the kids laughing as they film the looting and the beatings on their iPhones? Maybe it's the famous people in LA who are raising money online to support the rioters. They're all just peaceful protesters. Yeah, we support that. It's who we are. What about the president? Where was he during all of this? Well, on Friday night after the show, Leland Vittert and a cameraman headed to Lafayette Square in Washington to cover what was happening outside the White House. Here's what happened next.
Fox News reporter is getting chased out by the George Floyd protesters here in front of at Lafayette Park. Look, there's water being thrown on the reporter here. Hey, look, this protester just took his mic. They just threw the mic at the reporter here. As you see, guys, things are spiraling here quick at the protest.
That was in Lafayette Square in the center of our capital city. And the tape raised a troubling question. If you can't keep a Fox News correspondent from getting attacked directly across the street from your house, how can you protect my family? How are you going to protect the country? How hard are you trying? On Twitter the next morning, the president reassured America that he and his family were just fine. The federally funded bodyguards had kept them safe. He did not mention protecting the rest of the nation, much of which was then on fire. He seemed aware only of himself. For people who like Donald Trump, who voted for Donald Trump, who support his policies, who have defended him for years and years against the most absurd kinds of slander, this was a distressing moment. The first requirement of leadership is that you watch over the people in your care. Amazing! That's what soldiers want from their officers. It's what families need from their fathers. It's what from their president. People will put up with almost anything if you do that. You can regularly say embarrassing things on television. You can hire Omarosa to work at the White House. All of that will be forgiven if you protect your people. But if you do not protect them, or worse than that, if you seem like you can't be bothered to protect them, then you're done. It's over. People will not forgive weakness. That's the one thing. By the way, that is not a partisan point. It is human nature. Nero is the only Roman emperor whose name most people still remember. Why? Because he abandoned his nation in a time of crisis, and 2,000 years later, we still don't forgive him. Donald Trump's response to these riots, which is ongoing, is the singular test of his presidency. About an hour ago, the president announced that he's going to marshal all available forces, military and civilian, to stop these riots.
If a city or state refuses to take the actions that are necessary to defend the life and property of their residents, then I will deploy the United States military and quickly solve the problem for them.
Good for him. Immediately after that address, the president walked over to St. John's, which, as we just told you, was burning fewer than 24 hours ago, and that provided a powerful symbolic gesture. It was a declaration that this country, our national symbols, our oldest institutions, will not be desecrated and defeated by nihilistic destruction. We fervently hope this all works. What Americans want most right now is an end to this chaos. They want their cities to be saved. They want this to stop immediately. If the commander-in-chief cannot stop it, he will lose in November. The left will blame him for the atrocities they encouraged, and some voters will agree. Donald Trump is the president. Presidents save countries. That's their job. That's why we hire them. It's that simple. Some key advisors around the president don't seem to understand this or the gravity of the moment. No matter what happens, they'll tell you, our voters aren't going anywhere. The trailer parks are rock solid. What choice do they have? They've got to vote for us. Jared Kushner, for one, has made that point out loud. No one has more contempt for Donald Trump's voters than Jared Kushner does, and no one expresses it more frequently. In 2016, Donald Trump ran as a law and order candidate because he meant it, and his views remain fundamentally unchanged today. But the president's famously sharp instincts, the ones that won him the presidency almost 4 years ago, have been since subverted at every level by Jared Kushner. This is true on immigration, on foreign policy, and especially on law enforcement. As crime in this country continues to rise, Jared Kushner has led a highly aggressive effort to let more criminals out of prison and back onto the streets. This is reckless. At this moment in time, it's insane. It continues to happen. The president seems to sense this. At times, he seems aware he's being led in the wrong direction. He often derides Kushner as a liberal, and that's correct. Kushner is. But Kushner has convinced the president that throwing open the prisons is the key to winning African-American votes in the fall, and that those votes are essential to his reelection. Several times over the past few days, the president has signaled that he would very much like to crack down on rioters. That is his instinct. If you've watched him, you believe it. But every time he has been talked out of it by Jared Kushner and by aides that Kushner has hired and controls. Kushner's assumption, apparently, is that African-American voters like looting. That is wrong. Normal Americans of all colors hate looting. Obviously, why wouldn't they hate looting? They're decent people. So what are the lessons of all that we have seen, and we've seen so much over the past 5 days? America's going to change because of this, that is certain. What can we learn from it? What should we demand going forward? The first thing to know is that we can no longer accept race baiting from our leaders. Never. That has become so common now that we barely notice it, but it is dividing and destroying this country. We should make them stop. Yesterday, for example, Mayor Jenny Durkin of Seattle tweeted this, and we're quoting, "I want to acknowledge that much of the violence and destruction, both here in Seattle and across the country, has been instigated and perpetrated by white men."
Unbelievable.
Quote. Is that factually true?
No, it's not.
Who knows? Who cares?
No, it's not.
The skin color of criminals is totally irrelevant to how we prosecute them for the crimes they commit. It must be irrelevant. Otherwise, we're committing the bigotry we claim to abhor. Yet everywhere on television and social media, prominent people are now talking exactly like this. Not just a few crackpots, thousands of people, well-known people. They are amplifying race hatred at exactly the moment that we need it least, at the moment when it's the most dangerous. This is Art Acevedo. Acevedo is the police chief of Houston. Houston is the 4th biggest city in this country. Acevedo's job, his sworn duty, is to enforce the law fairly and evenly, regardless of the ethnicity of the suspect. Watch this and tell us if you think he's capable of doing that. Do you think he's even interested? Here's Art Acevedo from over the weekend.
My people, as an immigrant, were rapists. We know what? We built this country. We ain't going nowhere. The ship has sailed. So if you've got hate in your heart for people of color, get over it. Because this city is a minority majority city.
My people. If a police chief of any color said that, we would attack him instantly and we would mean it. It is wrong. When you run a law enforcement agency, you don't get to consider, quote, my people, much less claim your people deserve some kind of special consideration because they, quote, built this country. No. Your obligation is not to consider your people, but all people, and consider them equally, period. Art Acevedo is not even trying to do that. Imagine being arrested by this creep. Think you'd get a fair shake? There's almost nothing that hurts America more than this. If you are worried about the rise of extremism here, and honestly, you should be worried, this kind of insanity is absolutely certain to cause it. And let's be clear, when we say extremism, we're not talking about unconventional views that get you bounced off Twitter or scolded by the corporate HR department. We mean actual extremism, where people espouse violence against other people, where large groups come to believe their racial identity is the most important thing about them. Now, at this moment, no matter what they're telling you, no matter what they claim for political advantage, there's not a huge amount of that in this country, thank God. Most people still think of themselves as Americans and want to. But if the left keeps talking like this, there definitely will be, and very soon. And you don't want to live here when that happens. We should demand they stop immediately. Enforcing the law is not white supremacy. Insisting that everyone in the country follows the same rules is not racism. In fact, it's the answer to racism. It is equality, equality under the law. It is the one thing we must defend. And if we don't, it's over. Things fall apart. Weakness invites aggression. That is true in nature, and it's every bit as true in human society. Our leaders are weak. Predators know it. That's why this is happening. If you let people spray paint obscenities on City Hall, pretty soon they are overturning cop cars. If you put up with that, they'll come right through the front door of the police precinct and they will burn it down. Next thing you know, they are beating people to death in shopping malls. And then what? What happens the next time the mob doesn't like something? What will the mob demand next? Let's hope we never find out, because we are close.
Yeah, we're really close. Gator, tell them.
DLive.tv/Gator, YouTube.com/TheGatorGamer, and Twitter.com/TheGatorGamer.
Thank you, sir. Once again, as always.
Peace, bud.
That's it. That's the kill stream. Oh, before I do, there were a couple of super chats, though. Let's see. Dorado, Texas says, I would like to squash all beef with everyone. No beef with me, sir. Good one. Thank you. Blind Hobo Joe says, holy shit, he calling them out. Tucker is such a badass. Get him. Yeah, that was pretty fucking awesome, I have to say. Let me double check on Entropy. Shout out to entropystream.live/the Ralph Retort. Had some chatters, donations over there tonight. Just want to tell them thank you. Thank you also as well to Killstream Uncut, all one word, over on YouTube. They're doing the restream. Shout out to Andy Worski as well, dlive.tv/subculture. He's about to take the overnight over, go over through some of the stuff we missed and some of the new stuff that's coming up. And thank you to all you as well. Amazing support here on the kill stream. I don't know, we topped out like 2,600 or something tonight. We'll see what's going on tomorrow. It was a little bit slower night tonight. Maybe they're actually bringing it under control. There was still some serious fucked up shit happening tonight. The cop in Buffalo got run over. I don't know if I'd call high-speed chases fucked up because we see those all the time, but some other stuff, some looting in New York. New York officer down on Madison Avenue, injured. So it wasn't like there was nothing going on tonight. Compared to the two nights before, yeah, okay, not as bad. But there was still a lot of shit going on. There was one clip somebody wanted me to play. MSNBC reporter hit with fireworks during a live shot in Seattle. I'll play that really quickly right now.
Hey guys, we're in the Capitol Hill neighborhood of Seattle right now. I don't know if you can hear me, but we have police now advancing on protesters.
Oh shit.
Oh my gosh, we're moving.
Oh.
We're moving. We're moving. Let's
Okay.
Go. You're good.
Go this way. Go this way. Go this way.
Let's go.
I got to our viewers. We have a security team with all of our correspondents.
Is that her squealing?
There is severe tear gas and fireworks being deployed by Seattle police.
You wanted to be in the riot.
Retreating on what is a baseball field.
The fuck?
Whoa.
Hey, Jolene, I don't love having you up against a fence. Do you have a way out of there?
Brian Williams,
Please,
he's been to Bosnia, you know, and sniper fire. He knows you can't stay up against the fence like that. That'll definitely fuck you up. Let's play this. Big Scott Mendelson, one more last word. World record 701 pound bench press, explaining what will happen if they threaten his life.
And it's not a light thing. That cop needs to go down, and he needs to have justice in the right way, you know, because they're not going to take it, you know. But the looters that are intermingling in with the protesters,
the looters,
that's not what I like. You know, my thing is, you know, you're going to destroy something that somebody worked so hard to build. Well, you know what? Maybe you should be put down. You walk through my door, you threaten my life, I'm aiming for the head.
I believe you, my man. I believe you. So, you know, this is what's been going on here on Van Nuys Boulevard. This entire street, we've seen the...
Damn! I'll leave it with that. Good night. Go watch Warski.
On a peacefully sunset the Killstream. They drown a peacefully sunset the Killstream. The other night, friends, when I went to tune in, I saw the Killstream had been struck down again. Secret flags and reports, but we all know who's to blame. Can't afford the retort. Jihadi Jarbo's his name. Now you won't take them round, or all them channels you strike. So just delete your account. I'm sure there's boulders to find. You can't peacefully sunset the Killstream. You never peacefully sunset the Killstream. You won't peacefully sunset the Killstream. You never peacefully sunset the Killstream. You won't peacefully sunset the Killstream.
One more for the road. The box is open. Thank you. DLive.tv/The Ralph Retort. Good night.